Hey, the honk brings us in. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, Argonauts, and welcome everyone here and across the world to the amazing and incredible and awesome D&D with viewers with a special twist. That's right. It's a twist. It's not the norm. It's not what we usually do with D&D with viewers. It's something even better, even greater, even more spectacular in preparation for our big live Dungeons and Dragons event at the Klein Memorial Auditorium in Bridgeport, Connecticut, happening tomorrow, Friday the 26th at 6 p.m. Eastern. Doors open at 5 p.m. Eastern with stores and bookstores and sales and things and stuff, and you'll just want to do everything about that. But before we get there, just a couple of reminders about ways to support us on the channel. If you have not done so already, please make sure to follow the channel. Please make sure to check out our YouTube, the exclamation point ArvTube. And if you are watching over on ArvTube already, then welcome and thank you. And please consider heading over to Twitch, where you can join us over there. Discord is exclamation point ArvCord. Twitter is exclamation point ArvTweets. Blue Sky exclamation point ArvSky. Website for all that is arvanelaron.com. Financially, exclamation point ArvShop is the merchandise area with lots of stuff that you can get, cool swag for you, which also supports the channel. Exclamation point ArvTreon is the Patreon, which is really the financial backbone of the channel, and that makes a big difference as well. And subbing to the channel is always a great thing too. You get those custom sub badges and emotes and things like that to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. Plus, again, inspirations to help the players. Yes, different kind of Arv cord configuration queen, different kind of Arv cord, but still valuable. So subbing to the channel is always appreciated. On the publishing side of things, exclamation point Icarus is our graphic novel from Athos Arts. Exclamation point Library is my Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And tomorrow, again at 6 p.m. Eastern, doors opening at 5, we have the D&D event, which will be Return to the Forbidden Library. It'll be the sequel to last year's Night at the Forbidden Library event, and it will be starring live and in person the amazing and incredible Zach Clay, C.S.E. Cooney, Carlos Hernandez, Adam Petrosino, all of whom were with us last year. And additional this year is Brandon Crilly, award-winning author of Catalyst, also from Athos Arts. And it's an international group. Brandon's from Canada, so it counts. So all of us are going to be there tomorrow in front of a live audience. If you are in the U.S. Northeast, you don't even need a ticket. You can just show up. It is free to attend. Doors open at 5 p.m. We will have several stores and bookstores and things there, so you can get stuff from us, not just from us, but from the stores in the lobby. So just show up and please spread the word. The event itself will run from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern in terms of the D&D portion of the event. So please do join us for that. Also, there is a live stream. We've sold some tickets for that, so thank you if you've done that. You can find that over on the Klein's website. I will also be trying to live stream it on my channel, but as I've been warning everybody, that is much more up in the air because it's going to rely on the power of my phone and whoever's running it, and that won't be me because I'm going to be too busy running a D&D event. So hopefully you'll be able to see it on this channel, but if not, the Klein will definitely have that running, and we're very excited about it. We feel like, to use a football analogy, we've left it all out on the field. We've promoted as much as we know how to do. We've told everybody, and so now it's just up to all the lovely people coming out for it, and I'm very excited. The players are excited, so it's going to be great. So that's tomorrow and Friday, and I'll talk more about the implications of that in a second. You can find that adventure using that exclamation point library link. Exclamation point Grey Shade, my Grey Assassin trilogy from Athos Arts, actually. Grey Shade and Renegade are already out. Third book, Heretic, is being worked on as we speak. That will be out in the summer of this year. The tabletop role-playing game of Grey Shade, being done by Brandon O'Brien and Alligator Alley Entertainment, will be out late this year. And the audiobook of Grey Shade from our very own Trent Sparks is already out, so you can get that, plus the first two books now, the last book, and the tabletop game. You can pre-order all of that exclamation point Grey Shade link. Last but certainly not least, exclamation point BLM, Black Lives Matter. Important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Exclamation point Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And exclamation point Ukraine, Ukraine, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message that we will do so for others in this situation in the future. All right, now chat, we have got a special thing happening going on right now, and so you have seen Tunnels and Trolls. I wanted to do D&D with viewers, but I also wanted to do something that would be a little bit different and that would actually allow us to I don't know, kind of provide a different sort of spin on things. And so get ready for this incredible transition, Chad. I don't know if you're prepared. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Oh yeah,
That's
look
right.
at that.
So here we are. I am joined by the amazing, awesome Zach Clay.
I exist.
Zach exists. He is here,
I am.
and he is ready to go. So I
My
need
hands.
I need to know about his hands exist. I need to know an audio check though, chat, which is I've got a microphone, a second mic that's down here, which is hopefully picking him up. How is Zach's audio? You hear Zach?
Yes.
Are you so Zach? Go ahead and talk, and let's see if you.
Hello, I'm present. My name is Zach Clay. I create and do things sometimes with this guy right here in the flesh, who is real and I can manipulate.
It's true. It's a person.
physically.
Ah.
Yeah. How does our sound, people that are watching us?
How do we sound?
Or I guess listening.
Zach's a little quiet. That is not surprising. All right, try again.
Quiet, you say?
No, try doing the same volume that you did just
Hello,
now.
I'm a person who's about to play a game, and it's going to be so fun. And now my volume is totally normal, right? In fact, I will point this microphone even more in my direction so that I can...
Still low?
Still low?
Why is it
Low?
still low?
What? What do you mean, low?
All right, try it
I
out.
don't understand. What's going on? Hello? A little better, but more quiet? They say no difference. No
difference.
Is it going up? I don't know. Is it maybe?
Is that better?
Doing the thing?
Is that too loud or is it
better?
okay?
Is it better? Is it too loud? Is it normal? Is it a thing? Hello? Greetings? Hi? Hello?
It's not too loud. It's not too loud, so that's okay. Like you can hear him and you can hear me
You
okay.
hear me? I exist. Not too loud.
It is spot on. All right.
All
Okay.
right.
All right,
Hello.
so we are good to go. Now, chat, the thing is, this is, again, in preparation for D&D tomorrow. And so I was thinking about, we were all thinking about, like, what can we do? Because, like, Zach didn't feel like GMing for us. And I was like, well, I'm going to be GMing tomorrow anyway. Like, not that I love GMing, as you know, but I wanted to make sure that I did something a little bit different. So we decided to do was I set up my table down camera, and we have decided to put together this Tunnels and Trolls. Welcome, the gaming legend 1021.
Hello.
So couple of notes about this. Maybe I'll go Kia next. Cute. I see what you did there, Dragon. So this is Tunnels and Trolls. Now, for those of you who are not as old school, Tunnels and Trolls was basically a response to Dungeons and Dragons. And it was written because the person who was writing at the time felt like, and this is back in 1975 when he originally wrote this, that D&D first edition at the time was too complicated. So they wanted something that was similar. And so this game by Ken St. Andre was produced by a small company called Flying Buffalo. And this right here is 5th edition. If you stick around, you can be part of that, being one of those viewers, gaming legend, or you can head out. It's up to you. You've been playing for 6 years now. Nice. Well, I'm glad. D&D is a great game, and we just started, so we'll get more people as we go on. Anyway, so this thing, Tunnels and Trolls, came out in 1982, and this is the 5th edition in 1982. I don't honestly even know what edition they're up to now.
You're saying that they produced 5 editions in 1 year?
No, they started 75 was when they first wrote.
Oh, okay.
So over 7 years they produced 5 editions.
Okay, I was like, whoa.
So there's always this. Why wasn't I invited? You are the biggest troll, that's true. But the thing is, like, it was very old school, and it was very old school in kind of they wanted to sort of simplify some of the aspects of it. So the thing that makes it suitable for this is that chat usually often plays with us doing this. So what we decided we would do is we would have Zach here, who's going to be creating a character with the assistance of chat. And then chat and Zach together are going to be deciding what to do as they go through. Now get ready for that. Now chat, trigger warning, okay, content warning. Be careful because this is very realistic and very intense. Buffalo Castle. I'm sorry.
Whoa!
I hope It's 9:30, so I'm hope that it's late enough that the children are not seeing this now.
Scary.
Like it's just,
I see the castle, but where's the buffalo? That's the scary part.
yeah, it's like it's very disturbing. So I hope that everyone is ready for Buffalo Castle. As you see, we are ready to go. So we are going to be going through Buffalo Castle, and the question is whether you all think, should we see a castle? Well, yeah, you should see this castle. Yeah. Or rather, this castle. This castle. See it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Right there. You see a book. Hey, listen, CQ. It's called Theater of the Mind, okay? So, yeah, this is what we're going to be doing. Now, the question is, now chat has proven very resilient and capable of getting through things before. The question is, can you work through it? Because here's the deal. If Zach dies on your watch, like if Zach dies as a consequence of your decisions with Zach, you will bear responsibility for his demise.
Yeah.
So like
Yep.
I'm just letting you know that there's a lot here. You're picturing a castle. Okay, good. I'm just saying there's a lot there. So just keep that in mind. It's up to you, folks, to make sure that this is done. Now, so what we're going to do is murder Zach in the funniest way possible. But then you'll also be murdering yourself. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through some of the rules of this old school. I don't think Zach will die. And we're going to talk about how this works. We're going to start by creating a character. Mm-hmm. So the way this works is literally the way it works is someone creates or digs and stocks a dungeon with monsters, magic, and treasure. That's the game master. That will be me in the case of this adventure. Then you're going to create and name the fantasy characters who explore the dungeon, and then you arm and provision those characters. They have a chance of getting into the dungeon and out alive. So it says in order to be a player in Tunnels and Trolls, you will need one or more, probably more, player characters.
Got it.
You create the characters in a semi-random fashion, so the attributes are randomly arrived at.
All right.
But you determine such things as character type, kindred, sex name, choice of weapons, and those small details.
All right.
So what you need is 3 ordinary 6-sided dice. Do we have the 6-sided dice?
We have the 3 6-sided dice that came with the original box.
That's right.
They're very, very small.
3 6-sided dice. We need a pen or pencil. Okay. We need some paper to write on. Authentic. This is like, we didn't have character sheets back in the day, okay?
Yep.
We had actual
in the extended
notebook
edition, it also Tunnels and Trolls says that you also have to use the Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King visual companion as your surface to write on.
This is true. They actually anticipated this 20 years before the release of the movies. They knew.
So we got that.
We got that out of the way. Okay, so here's how this is going to start. So your prime attributes, Zach and Chad, your prime attributes are strength. I know that's stunning. That's a stunning result.
Yep.
Intelligence. Mm-hmm. Okay. Constitution. Correct me if I'm wrong. All sounds good so far. Mm-hmm. Dexterity, charisma, and luck.
Luck.
That is a prime attribute that is not accounted for
in
D&D. So we have all those things up there right now. That determines the innate abilities, like what weapons you can use, how many languages you can speak, how much punishment you can take in combat, all that kind of stuff. Spam luck. Yeah, exactly. All right. So now what you're going to do for each of the prime attributes, you're going to roll 3 dice and write down the total. And then chat, you folks with Zach are going to decide what attributes you want to go where. The only thing I'll tell you is this does require you to be a warrior of some kind, this first adventure. So you do have to be a warrior. So just keep that in mind. So given that, roll 3 dice for each of the prime attributes. Now, what it says here is that you roll it for each of the attributes, but because you have to be a warrior, I think what we should do instead is just roll 3 6 times and then just assign.
Okay,
is what I would say.
as we normally do in D&D then.
Yeah, but without dropping any numbers. Because
Right.
in the oldest school, you don't drop numbers.
You don't drop numbers. You get what you get.
If you skip leg day, that's on you.
All right. Here we go.
All right. Here we go, chat.
So 3, 5, so 8, 9, 10.
Okay, 10.
I can write this down on the back
Just
as well.
the random ones? Okay,
Yeah,
10.
yeah. 10.
All right, 10.
Rolling stats. It's so fun. Rolling stats for a game that was made before I was born. This is wonderful. Okay. That's a 12 because
12.
that's 5, 5, and 2.
In Buffalo Castle, numbers drop you.
Okay, that's
10.
5, 4, and 1, so 10.
There we go. So far, so good.
And do that all again.
3 more times, right?
4, 4, and
Wow.
2, so 10.
The most
The
average
most
character.
average warrior ever.
No, wait, actually, it would be 9 is average, right? So you've been above average each time.
Yes,
So technically.
a little bit.
Oh,
Oh!
let's go. 16.
Amazing. 6, 6,
16.
and
Hey, what's up, Hillness?
4. Okay. And our last stat, drum roll, chat. I don't know how you drum roll. Everyone take 20 seconds to find a drum emote, chat.
Where's the drum rolls in chat?
There we go.
11.
Okay.
Those are good. I mean,
11.
you have no crap rolls there.
Great.
That's all good. Okay. So what you want to do now, chat, is you want to assign stats. So remember, you're a warrior. So, chat, tell me in chat what, and then Zach has to decide with you. This is between you and Zach. What do you want the 16 to go to?
So yeah, we have.
What's up, Lutwook?
We have strength, constitution, intelligence, dexterity, luck, and charisma.
Yep.
Now, Ibrahim was spamming earlier, put everything into luck. And I think that would be very funny. But what do you guys think?
And by the way, for certain weapons, you need a certain strength requirement, just so you know.
Got it.
So,
who needs strength?
Yep. I mean, like a flamberge, you need a 21 strength. So, like...
I bet. Okay. The configuration has said luck as well.
CQ said luck.
Yep.
I'm going to be honest. What if you roll... Roll what?
What do the rest of you guys think? Luck, strength, so
For
on.
like... What do we got? What?
Ibrahim's assembling his thoughts.
For like a thing.
Right now,
stuff.
it sounds like we want to put luck in.
1 strength, 2 other stats and such. English fails me. So in other words, you want to put the high stat into strength. Configuration Queen says luck. Ibrahim says strength. This is a warrior that we're making, remember.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Chad? Where do you want to put the 16?
Any other thoughts? Lotwook, Triffid, Dragonspear, Illness, anyone?
Strong like bull. Dragonspear, charisma? Dragonspear says charisma. Triffid says strong like bull. So it looks like strength for Triffid. So I got 2 votes for strength.
Bull.
And you also get a vote in this.
Yeah.
So
my vote is for luck.
Your vote is for luck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Okay.
But we'll see.
So we're tied up with luck and strength. Did I draw the vote? No. You just added an irrelevant vote.
Ibrahim votes luck.
You were the third-party voter of this.
What do you remember how luck even comes up?
That's a good question.
Once per game, you can make 1 luck roll.
Let's see. Luck 131.
When you roll for luck, you win the game.
Okay. Luck is the ability to be in the right place at the right time or to put something else in the right place at the right time. It is useful in avoiding traps, striking lucky blows with weapons, and gambling of all sorts. Luck is typically used in making saving rolls.
Okay.
Strength is force plus weapons. Intelligence is reasoning clearly, solving problems. Constitution is health and endurance. Dexterity is manual dexterity and general agility. Charisma is Dragonspear's troll stat. Combat, I'm just kidding, is the measure of one's personal attractiveness and leadership ability. Charisma is the only attribute which can fall to 0 without resulting in death.
Wow. Okay. Do I feel lucky, Zach? Well, do you? All right. Let's
All right. Sounds like luck is I mean, they're saying luck.
Let's
Either
do
luck
it.
or do you want to do luck?
Let's do luck.
All right.
Why
16 in luck.
16 in luck.
All right.
And then strength, it sounds like we want to put our
Yeah, it
next
sounds like
highest
strength
in.
next. Which is what, 12?
Yep. And then we have an 11, and the rest will be 10s.
All right. So for 11, chat, do you want intelligence, dex, con, or charisma for the 11? And everything else will be 10s.
Everything else is 10.
Everything is 10s.
Goodbye, Shadow. Have a fun lurk. Dex.
Hey, Shadow.
Charisma. Explain Dex and
I shall do that. So dexterity is manual dexterity and general agility. Dexterity is also used to calculate marksmanship for the use of missile weapons. And then con is constitution, general measure of a character's health. It is also the measure of endurance and how much punishment the body can absorb before it dies. Hits taken in combat are subtracted directly from constitution. So if con ever goes to 0, the character dies.
Maybe con.
Maybe
is
con?
my vote.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do we think about con?
And configuration queen, we already put our 12 in strength, so strength is
Strength
covered.
is good. I mean, it's not as good as 16, but y'all are lucky.
Okay. I think we're gonna go con here. Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
11. And I wonder where the rest will go. 10, 10, 10, 10. Or 10, 10, 10.
Okay. So now, after you've rolled up the prime attributes of the character, you need to give it a name and sex. So name first of all.
Okay.
So do you have a thought about names? Chat, do you have nominations for names?
Any nominations for names? So here's our sheet so far. You can see sort of our 12 strength, luck, so on, name.
Yep.
Lord Small Hands McGee. Oh, goodness.
Well, Lord Small Hands McGee, I can't help but notice your hands.
Configuration Queen says Zach.
those
We're
are
creating a
two very different sides
very
of the
different.
same thing.
Kaz.
But it's not you because it has an H.
Ah,
So
that's
it's
true.
different.
That's true.
It's a total role play.
It is.
Kaz.
Okay.
Interesting. Oh, I see what you did there. Kaz.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it. Zach with an H on the end. No, right. I mean, that changes everything. For sure.
All right. How about Frodo? I'm just kidding. All right, let's do Kaz.
My name is Boromir. Okay, Kaz.
Not to be confused with my first Esper Genesis character, Kaz.
Oh, Arazan. That's cool, Ibrahim. I appreciate the combination, but that's
Arazan
okay.
for Arvin Zach.
Rising Tides. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Brandon, this actually, dude, check this out, man. 5th edition came out of this game in 1982. So, Brandon, I know you got a ton of work to do, but if you want to stick around and play Tunnels and Trolls, which was made, quote, as a response to the overly complicated 1st edition D&D. There we go.
I went with Arazan. I really like that.
Oh, do you? Arazan?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Cool one. I
For
like it,
Arvin
Ibrahim.
Zach.
Thank you.
Arvin Zacharon.
All right, so you came up with a name. Now, what we need to do next is come up with male or female.
Male,
because, yeah. All right, so male. Then we have to decide what type. So that's warrior. We got that taken care of.
That's the class?
Yes. Oh, no. That's the...
Class.
Well, it says... I guess so, yeah. It's funny. It says type in the book, but they must mean class, yes. Okay. Now we get to kindred. What breed of being he is. So there are, in this game... There are men, obviously, humans. There are also elves, dwarves, hobbits, fairies, and leprechauns.
Wow. Very fantastical.
Yes. Now let me talk about the different kindred options. So let's see. This isn't showing me kindred, and I don't know why. Oh, there we go. 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 2, 2, and 2. Okay. So here we go. Character kindreds.
I like how you're thinking, Ibrahim.
Okay, here's how this works. So with a human, all prime attributes get +1.
That's even as it is in D&D.
That's human. Dwarves get strength and con +2. Charisma is 2/3, so it's actually slightly reduced.
Oh.
And all others, actually, wait a minute, ×1. Oh, no, I'm wrong. It's not +1. Humans means that it's all prime attributes ×1. Dwarves, strength and con ×2.
×2?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Which explains why that... Remember I was telling you about those weapons that take like 22 strength?
Really?
That's why.
Wow.
Strength and con ×2. But charisma is ×2 divided by 3. So it cuts it down, and all others are ×1. Elves, IQ and dex ×3 divided by 2, so it's better. Charisma ×2, but Constitution is ×2 divided by 3.
Okay.
So basically bonus to IQ and dex and charisma, but a detriment to con.
I think we've already decided we're going to be a leprechaun. So
Leprechauns are strength, that's divided by 2.
Okay.
But dexterity, IQ, and luck are ×3 divided by 2.
Let's do it.
Okay. So that means that
voted.
leprechaun, so your strength now is 6.
Great.
A leprechaun warrior. Okay. You're always after me lucky charms. Okay. Let's see. Right. Oh, wait. It says that all leprechauns are classified as wizards. We can't do that.
Oh.
It needs to be a warrior. Sorry.
Okay.
So human, dwarf, elf, fairy, or hobbit, chat. Sorry about that. Human, dwarf, elf, fairy, or hobbit. Can't be a leprechaun. Fairies are detriments to strength and con, bonuses to luck and dexterity, bonus to charisma,
Ooh.
and then IQ is normal.
Oh.
Hobbits is let's see. Hobbits is half strength, but double con and 3 dex divided by 2. So basically improvement in dex. And then elves, IQ and dex are better, charisma is better, con is worse. Dwarves, strength and con is better, charisma is worse. And human is just flat.
Well,
you wanted to see me wield a shillelagh.
Yeah.
What's up,
what do we
Twitch?
think?
So what do you think, chat?
If we went fairy, we would get even more luck. But then we'd lose on strength, right? Our strength would be half.
Yes.
Oops.
That is correct.
Okay.
Also, it says any fairy loaded to 1 weight unit more than half its carrying capacity is too overburdened to fly.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Maybe we should be... I think we should get some bonus to strength. Does dwarf give a bonus to strength?
And con.
And con. Yeah, I think let's be a dwarf.
What do you think, dwarf? Yeah.
Configuration says Dragon Spear votes for fairy. I mean, I would love to go fairy to get the extra luck, but we already have pretty high luck, so
yeah. I mean, you totally can. Like,
let's do a fairy dwarf. No, that's funny. Let's do a dwarf, I think, so we actually have a fighting chance of doing anything.
A dwarf? Okay.
A dwarf.
All right, so then we're going to multiply strength and con times 2.
Okay,
so we're looking at 24 strength.
I've made a mess here.
Yeah, they said to do it in pencil. I didn't think about that. Okay, con times 2.
22.
So 22 con. Charisma is times 2 divided by 3. So what's charisma?
10. So 20 divided by 3 is
about 6 point something. Thank you, Drew. 66 total months. Thank you, Drew. What's up, man? Maybe a dwarf who grew up in a leprechaun family. All right, so let's see. So 10 times 2 divided by 3. Is that right? 6.6666666. So if we round that up, then we're looking at 7 is
Great.
what that looks like.
I'll take it.
So 7 charisma.
Yep.
And everything else is flat.
Great.
Okay. All right. Almost done. Level. This is a first level character.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now, when fighting, you also get combat ads. So when fighting,
they added advertisements even to combat.
This swing brought to you by
yes. This attack roll is brought to you by. So on and so forth.
Oh my God! Welcome, Prince Justin. What's up, man? Good to see you. Hey, Prince Justin, do you remember this?
Do you remember
the Tunnels of Trolls 5th edition? Do you remember this by chance, Prince Justin?
Do you remember it?
Do you remember? I bet you remember. I bet you remember. Get your armor plastered over with sponsor stickers.
Yep.
Let's take a break in the middle of this combat round to talk about today's sponsor, HelloFresh.
Okay, so what are combat ads?
Okay, so what combat ads are? Brandon, I don't know if Brandon's gonna know. He probably will. Let me just throw this out there, by the way, to blow your mind. I know that Triffid and Prince Justin will know this one. Check out who was working on solo adventures at Flying Buffalo back in the day. That is Michael Stackpole of Star Wars fame, of BattleTech fame, of Shadowrun fame, and all that stuff.
Of Stackpole fame?
Stackpole fame. Back in the day, he was working at Flying Buffalo. Yeah. Back in the day. Okay. So, it's sort of a reminder of how he's been around for a long time. Okay.
Stacking poles.
Stacking poles, that's right. Right. Okay, so we've done all of that stuff. Right, so that means in fighting, a character receives a bonus for exceptional strength, luck, and dexterity. Exceptional is any attribute over 12. The bonus is 1 point for every attribute over 12.
So, +4 for luck. These are ads.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
That's right. So, so let me actually see.
Personal ads.
Actually, I think this all gets combined together. So let's see. The bonus is 1 point for each attribute point over
12.
I
And
think we
then,
combine them all together is what happens.
and then do
So
you
so strength is so strength would be 22, right? So that means we're talking like is that
24.
10? Oh, 24. Wow.
So 12.
So 12 plus luck is another 4.
16.
So plus 16.
And then con.
And then
Is it
no,
nine?
it's just strength,
Oh.
luck, or dexterity.
Okay. So 12.
And then dexterity is
10. Do you subtract as well?
yes.
Okay.
If you subtract, that's any attribute less than 9.
Less than 9.
So
Okay.
total, that means you have 16, I think, if I count that right.
Yep.
Those are
now,
your adds.
in your personal adds, you had -1, but I don't see how you got to that if
Because of 7 was...
con. But you're saying not to count con,
Oh,
right?
I think I screwed up when I was the age of 14.
Okay. Come on, 14-year-old Greg.
Damn it, Okay. Yeah, no, it says... if it's exceptionally low, I screwed that up, yeah. Okay. So, buy 3, get 2 free. The Goosebumps Choose Your Own Scare books. Nice, nice, nice. as Arzan the Lucky Dwarf swung his mighty axe against the troll, his blades sung that of the Great Red Horse Tavern, which held buy 3 pints, get 2 free with a 25% off room discount as it smashed into the troll. That troll killing brought to you by... Okay,
Yes.
great. All right, so good stuff. Those are
personal
ads.
ads are 12 then, looks like.
I think more than that, didn't we say? Because it's 12.
Everything over 12?
Well, yeah, so...
So 12. Oh, so 14. Oh,
So because it's 12.
16. 16.
Yeah, 16.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Total personal ads are 16. All right. Now we move to gold pieces. When starting a fresh character, you have some money with which to buy weapons, which is roll the 3 dice again. And now we multiply by 10 for the number of gold pieces. That's 10 times 3. Okay, so 30.
Okay.
So you have no wait. No, times 10. I can't multiply. 100. You have 100 gold pieces.
Great.
Okay. Adventure points or experience points. Those are blank. And then we're going to get to weapon and armor, which I may have something I can provide. Okay, don't. So weapons and armor, we're going to get that in a minute. Okay. We'll come back to weapons and armor. Languages. So the language chart is how we do that. So 3/4. Right. So 3.4.
Languages. Languages.
Okay, what is let's see. What is the intelligence? Let's see. It gets 1 roll on the language table with 2 20-sided dice
Oh.
to randomize 1 to 100 for each intelligence point in excess of 12. Oh. All right,
have
well,
none.
you don't have that. So you just have what's your intelligence? 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, let's see. So you're always able to speak Dwarven.
Great.
So yeah, so I don't actually, it doesn't look to me like you can, it doesn't look to me like you have a language beyond that.
There you go.
Yep, I don't think you have anything else. I think you just have Dwarven.
Is there like a common language?
I don't, it looks like common, yeah, so because it has common, so yeah, common and Dwarven.
All right. Okay, what's next?
Oh, those are defined, those lucky charms? Really, Lotwook? That's pretty funny. Okay, magic, you have no magic.
Oh, no magic.
Okay, other, we haven't bought anything yet, but we'll see. Okay, now height and weight. Now we've rolled 3 dice again.
Really?
Yes. And consult the size and weight chart. Okay, what we get?
5, 3, and 3.
5, 3, and 3. Okay, so we're looking at, was that 11?
Yep.
Okay, so 11 would be 5, 8, but because it's the kindred type, we multiply it. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so...
Math!
So 5.8.
Well,
No.
not exactly.
Yeah.
8
Because it's
inches,
2 times 2 divided by 3. So we do need to do it by inches, yeah. So it would be 60, so 68 inches, right?
Okay.
So 68 inches times 2 divided by 3. 45.33 inches. So we'll say 45 inches. 45 inches divided by 12. There you go.
3.75.
3.75 feet. So,
So
3.8. So that's like
3 foot and 8 inches.
yeah, 3
Okay.
foot. So 3'8".
Wonderful.
Kind of a short dwarf, but And then the weight is 7/8. So right now we rolled an 11, right? So 180 times 7 divided by 8. That's 158 pounds.
That's heavy for 3'8".
He's 30. He's like big.
Oh my god.
Their bones are made of
That is
mithril.
that's
Their bones are
okay.
made of metal. Their bones are made of steel. Hey, what's up, Tilted? Hey, by the way, I watched a little bit of last night's session. You folks did a great job. I'm looking forward to reading the whole thing when I am not trying to prep for a huge D&D event tomorrow. But I'm going to watch the whole thing when I possibly can after things settle down a bit next week. But what I saw of it looked awesome, so I hope you folks enjoyed yourself, and it looked great. So great work, everybody. Okay, so there we go. So we're 3'8" and
150 pounds.
150 pounds. Woo boy. No, 158 pounds.
Yeah, sure.
158 pounds. Okay. So let's see. So now we get weight possible. So a character can lift and carry 10 times as many points as he has strength points. So that means 22.
I can carry 24 actually.
24. So that means that he can carry 240 pounds.
Okay.
He is a strong boy. 240 pounds. He could carry that much weight for as many game turns as he has constitution points and then collapse from exhaustion. Half that much he could carry twice as long. Okay.
All right.
Weight carried is the total in weight units or pounds, which the character is actually carrying around with him. So right now he just has 80 gold pieces, which counts as weight units. So what was his capacity in pounds again?
240.
240. So that works out to 2,400 weight units. There's a reason for that. So like put 2,400 weight units. And then he has so far 100 weight units because every coin is one weight unit.
Got it.
Okay. Now we get to equip. All right. So here we go. First of all, chat, weapons. Now he's got 24, which means he can use... Let me see if there's any limitation. The only weapon that he can't use is an extra heavy bow, which is over 100-pound draw.
Yes.
So he can't use that. But everything else, like every other armor and weapon, he can use. So do we want swords, curved swords, unusual swords? Well, first of all, okay, so do you want swords? Do you want hafted weapons? That's like a mace or an axe or a warhammer. Pole weapons, like a halberd. Spears, you know what that is. Or daggers. So daggers, spears, pole weapons, hafted weapons like axes or maces, or swords.
Well, what do we think? Hafted, full dwarf. I can see this logic. Sure.
You could also get a bow, but that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So I'd say not.
Sure. Let's do hafted weapon.
Hafted weapon. All right. So for a hafted weapon, you have the choice of either axe.
You have my
Well, okay.
axe.
So here's the classes: slicing heads, okay, stabbing heads, or mashing heads. What do you want? Slicing, stabbing, or mashing, chat?
Slicing, stabbing, or mashing, chat. Which of the three? I'm partial to slicing and mashing myself. Not much a stabbing person.
Dragon says slice. Lotbook says mash. Crit Switch says yes. All right. Yes, I would agree. That is the answer.
That's funny.
Slice and dice, mash. So it looks like you get a chance. Then.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I would like to mash potatoes.
Okay, mashing it is. So these are all super easy. The you have a choice between maces, warhammers. Well, okay. So basically, a heavy mace, a warhammer, a morning star, a flail. Well, actually, I'll only give you the ones you can afford now that I see it. Some of these are more expensive. So a warhammer, that's 85 gold. A heavy flail is 55 gold. Takes 20 strength, but you can do it. A light flail is 70 gold. A miter, which is like, it's like a sort of like a, you know, like those big scepters that the people carry around, the ceremonial scepters that have the huge knob on the end.
Yeah.
That's basically like what a mitre would be. A bludgeon, that's like a club. A baton is a weighted stick, but that's like Daredevil. I don't know. Piton hammer, right, and a crowbar. So
A crowbar.
As far as damage, the one that does the most damage that you can afford would be the Warhammer does 5 dice plus 1 add, and the heavy flail. The heavy flail would be 4 dice plus 4 adds. And in case you're going to ask me what the adds do, I don't totally know yet. Let me see what that says.
I get to add my personal adds 4 times?
That would
be amazing.
I was wondering a little bit about that. Let's see what it says about adds.
Well, I'm between crowbar, heavy flail, or something light.
Let's see. I'm just looking for combat while they're thinking about it.
What do we think, chat? Ibrahim says big hammer, baton, or do a baton. Okay. Requires ankle dexterity to do the mashed potato. I see. Oh yes, the dance, the mashed potato.
Oh, okay. So no, this is actually the specific thing to the weapon. It's like a bonus. So that means that a warhammer means since a warhammer is 5 plus 1 add. So what that means is that in a combat turn, you would get a sax, which is a sword-like dagger, would get 2 dice plus 5 adds. A warhammer would get 5 dice plus 1. So you roll 5 and then you get plus 1. A heavy flail is 4 dice, but you get 4 adds automatically, like a plus 4. So basically it's a question as to whether you want more dice or more adds. And there are some that don't have any adds at all. Morningstar is just 5 dice flat.
How about... let's go with the heavy flail, I think. That's the 4 dice.
That is the 4 dice plus 4 adds.
Yeah.
And it costs 55 gold.
That's great. That leaves some gold.
Wait. What's our dex?
10.
Yeah, this requires 15 dex. Whoopsie!
Okay, what else?
So I forgot about that dex score. Sorry. The dex means you can use a heavy mace, a warhammer, a mitre, a bludgeon, baton, piton, hammer, crowbar. Okay. So heavy mace, a warhammer, or the mitre for the dex things.
What has a significant add?
The best one for those is heavy mace, which has 5 dice and 2 adds, which you can't afford, so never mind. Warhammer, 5 dice plus 1 add, and you can afford it, and you've made all the requirements.
How much does it cost?
85 gold.
Okay. How much is armor? That's what I'm concerned about.
The armor is...
I need armor!
I mean, do you really? Okay.
Armor!
Yeah, armor is... Oh, this is kind of pricey. If you get, you can actually get, things to... Like an arming doublet would be 40. Leather jerkin. Leather jerkin would be 15. It looks like if you were putting together leather, you could probably get a leather armor suit combined with some stuff for 60-ish. So you'd probably want to keep your weapon cost to
not 85. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a pretty high con though.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah, let's just be a glass cannon. Why not? Maybe we can find armor in our adventures.
Okay.
So we'll be a true barbarian warrior then. Give me that mace that's 5 dice plus 1.
That's the warhammer.
All right, let's do a warhammer.
All right, warhammer. So that's 5 dice plus 1, and you've used 85 gold.
All right.
Which means you now have 15. So you now have 85 fewer weight units, but you have to add on to it the warhammer, which is 300 weight units.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's right there.
And then as far as armor is concerned, how much you have left? You have 15.
What are the dice?
Oh, 5 dice.
It's always a d6?
Yes.
Okay. 5d6 plus 1. Okay. Sorry, what were you saying?
And you can do that with one hand, by the way. So you could use a shield or something.
How much is a shield?
The cheapest shield is a buckler, which is 10 gold.
Let's buy a buckler.
Okay.
Leave me with 5 gold, armor.
Okay. So that's
armor, right?
So what it says for the buckler is you need 1 strength to carry it, so that's fine. It means it will take 3 hits, is what it says. I assume that's when you get hit by something, the buckler will deflect 3 of it, is what I would guess.
Okay.
And then the weight for that is 75 units.
Okay.
Okay. And I think we're just about done here. That takes care of that. We've gotten this stuff.
Great.
Okay, so now, so the weight carried, we've got that weight unit, which means we're fine on the weight possible unit. Okay. Looking through a glass cannon. Okay. Right. That's lovely. Wonderful. Great. Okay. All right, Chad, here we go. Y'all ready for this?
Where do my personal ads come in?
Well, those are like tailored for your own interest. Different kind of personal ads. That will be in combat. I think that's added to the actual weapon.
Really?
Yeah. Because the personal ads, it says under combat, that what you do is the harder you hit somebody, the more you can hurt them. So the blah, 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 blah.
Generally, yes.
So when you take a combat turn, all combats make their dice rolls. They add their combat adds to that. If there are several, okay. And then you assess wounds and things like that. So so basically, I think that just means that you add that to the weapon add. So it would be you roll the 5 dice, and then you add the whatever it is, like +1 for the weapon.
And then 16?
Yeah.
Do my personal ads apply to any other rolls?
I don't think so. It
So
says the
it's
harder
just-
you can hit somebody, the more you can hurt them, which is why you get adds for strength. If you're lucky enough to land a blow in a vital spot, you do more damage. That's why you get adds for luck. And if you're skillful enough to place a blow where it hurts the most, you can get adds for dexterity. So you put that all together, and this is what you end up with.
Got it. Okay, cool.
So
that sounds right then.
yes.
They're all combat dictated things, so
Yep.
that makes sense.
Okay. All right, Chad, you ready?
Adventure time!
Let's go.
Yay!
Let's rock it. All right. Ugh. All right, here we go. Solitaire adventure number 1.
With a 7-paragraph preamble.
Good evening. Welcome to Buffalo Castle. All right, I'm not going to say all of this stuff because we don't need all of this. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. Whenever you're told to roll for a wandering monster, you must roll 1 die. You may face a wandering monster if you roll a 6. And so you may face wandering monsters in this dungeon.
All right.
So don't screw around, okay?
Okay.
All right. All the monsters in this adventure attack without hesitation. If a monster looks too tough for you to fight, you may run for the exit. Instead, if you choose to run, you must make a first level saving roll on your luck. If you're successful, you go to paragraph 1A, which is the exit. If you're unsuccessful, you take 2 hits and must fight the monster anyway. And there are several rooms that have an exit. All exits lead to paragraph 1A. Now, before you enter Buffalo Castle, I have a special exploring kit to sell you.
Thanks.
It contains, no problem, clothing, provisions, a knapsack to carry gold in, and a compass. It only costs you 10 gold pieces, but I'm actually going to discount that.
Oh, thanks.
Because it's 5 gold.
Thanks so much. I appreciate this discount, random disembodied voice.
And see, now you're not weighed down by money anymore.
Yeah, now I'm just weighed down by the burdens of life. So what does that contain?
So that contains clothing. So
Great.
you're no longer naked.
Could probably use those.
Provisions.
Great.
A knapsack to carry gold in, and a compass. And you don't need torches because the entire complex is dimly lit.
How convenient.
All right, here we go.
All right.
You are facing a large, gloomy castle with 3 large wooden doors. Do you wish to go in the left door, the center door, or the right door?
Well, let me see.
Zach, I run to the exit. I immediately depart. All right, well, thanks for joining us. And
the left door, the right door, or what? I got
the center
distracted.
door.
Or the center door. There's nothing I can tell about them?
they are all wooden in nature.
Yeah.
But they do look
They're all
more or
doors.
less the same. You can actually, let me show you a picture.
Wow.
See those doors? And actually, I'll see if I can.
That's cool. Okay. All right, chat. Chat. I definitely need to leave this up to you. So, are we gonna go through the left, middle, or center, or right door? Left, center, or right? Cast your vote now.
Left. Trippet says left. Center. My castle is a son
And
of
the
all.
next person says right.
All right, so I
Okay,
have
now-
2 for middle and 2 for left.
Now we need a tiebreaker. Anyone? Left, says Ibrahim.
Okay, so we have 3 lefts.
Let's go left.
Left. All right. You are instantly killed. No.
Yay.
Just kidding. All righty. You walk down a short corridor and enter a small room. Inside, you see, and I'm not joking, this.
A something eating its hand?
It's a very bored troll.
Oh.
You see a troll sitting on a treasure chest. He is looking at you in a bored fashion. Do you wish to fight him? Do you wish to talk to him? Or do you wish to walk by him? And this, by the way, is room 4. So maybe on the back you might want to put like castle and then like put a little line up to go 4. You know, like if you put down here like door, like 3 doors, right?
I see. Should I be keeping track of this?
I don't know. But you went through the left one, right?
Yes, that's right. This is room 4.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you think, chat? Fight him? Talk to him?
If he looks bored, I think we should talk to him. Right, chat?
What say you, chat?
What do you say, chat? If chat says nothing, I vote to talk to the troll. But we'll give him a few seconds. Oh, that's a cool wizard picture at the back, too.
Mm-hmm. Mer.
Mer.
Why are you looking at me?
Ibrahim says just to ignore him.
And run to the exit.
What's the next passage, if there is?
Well, you would theoretically... Where did I just say he was? Oh, there we go. You would just... Well, you can't say until you go past it. You would just try to walk by him.
Walk by him.
So you don't know whether he'll be like, hey, what's up or not.
Okay, let's talk to him.
Talk to him? All right. Add your charisma and your luck.
Okay. 24.
Roll 2 dice and add that to the total.
Wow.
And if you get doubles, you roll them again. It's one of those
Exploding.
Yep.
Okay, so, and actually 23, sorry. All right, so roll 2 dice, add 23. So 8 plus 23 is 31.
Yep. If the total is not over 36, he attacks you immediately.
Whoa!
He has a monster rating. Oh, okay. I won't tell you what the monster rating. Okay.
Let's do it.
Combat. Let's go.
Come
All
at
right.
me, bro.
He's no longer bored, apparently. Okay. So it works like this. All combatants make their dice rolls. So, and then they add their combat adds to that. So you're going to roll, in this case, I think you're going to roll, it doesn't say if it's 3 dice, but I assume so. Oh, no, it's the number of dice that's the number of dice. So it's for you, it's 5 dice, and then you're going to add a total of, what did we say? Like 17 or something like that?
16.
16.
For my personal ads, yeah. So 17 total.
So, yes, that's right. So, okay. So, yes, go ahead and do that.
So I roll
3 dice.
Roll 3 dice to do what?
Oh, no, not 3 dice. I'm sorry. The number on the weapon.
Right.
So you're going to do
There's no
5
like
dice.
roll to hit. There's just rolled for damage.
Exactly.
Sort of thing. All right.
Yep.
All right. Let me add these together. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. And
Okay.
2 more.
Wow.
11 plus 5 is 16. Plus another 6 is 22.
Okay.
Plus 17 is
39.
Yep.
Okay. 39. And then they make their dice rolls. So, okay, 5 dice. So,
13.
13 plus 6. 19 plus 40.
Great.
Well, all right, so that's 59, right? Did I get that right? Okay.
Yep.
So 59, okay. The numbers for the opposing sides are compared. The lower number is subtracted from the greater.
Okay, so you are left then with 20. Because I got 39. You got 59.
Right. So 20. So that means you allocate hits of damage to the constitutions of the side that garnered the lesser hit point total. So that
Okay.
means 20 points is done to you. Um, okay, so you scored hits against them. So 20. Now, the only thing about this is there is possible protection granted by shields or armor. So we subtract 3 because you got your buckler. So you take 17 points to your con.
Oh my god. My buckler just shatters, right?
I don't know. I think the buckler stays. I don't think it. I think it just continues to
Oh,
work.
okay.
It just continues to deflect.
So it's always reducing by 3 damage.
Yes.
I see. So I take 17. So I'm now at. I'll just do it like this: 17 out of 22. Once I reach 22, then I'm dead.
Yes.
Yes!
You're down to 5 con. Basically,
Down to
is what we're
5.
looking at.
All right, great.
Okay. Well.
And you just pass it back. So I can choose to try to run, right?
Yeah. So what it says is.
Oh my god.
Let's see. When can you try to flee? Okay.
Oh my god.
So right. So let's see. If you flee, you may run for the exit. So you would make a first level saving roll. Now it doesn't say you can do this during the battle, but I imagine you could. So make a first level saving roll on your luck. So what it says about saving rolls is our first chance to try out saving rolls, chat. If you wish to escape, the way a saving roll works is as follows. Okay. Score total. Hits. Yeah, that I confirmed it is a current, like, per turn, the armor.
Okay.
Holds up that 1 power per turn.
Great.
Okay, saving throws. Saving throws.
So for those just joining us, we are playing. We're playing Tunnels and Trolls, and we entered the. We have our dwarf character here, Arizan. We got the stats that I wrote down. Everything. We have our dwarf Arizan, and we entered the first room and met a very bored-looking troll. We tried to talk to him, and in response, he hit us over the head, and we are now at 5 health, and we're trying to run.
Okay, so as far as the running is concerned, you make a first level saving throw roll on your luck. So what that means is you take 20 and you subtract your luck
4.
to get your saving roll. So that means 4. Okay, so now what you do is you roll 2 dice, and you're trying to get 4 or more. And again, if you hit doubles, then it explodes.
Yeah,
okay.
That's a 10.
So you successfully did that, which means that once you do that, you turn to paragraph 1A, the exit. This is the exit. You must fight 1 wandering monster before you can leave. We're going to roll on the wandering monster table, so please roll 2 6-sided dice.
1 and 4.
You'll be happy to know it's an ogre.
Great.
Who has a monster rating of 20.
Great.
Okay.
What was the monster rating of the troll?
40.
Okay. All right. This is more doable. More doable.
Okay. So an ogre has a monster rating of 20, and it doesn't say anything about the number of. If it has a monster rating of 20, I don't know whether it automatically adds dice or not. So let's see if it has one of 20. Okay, so 3. So that's 3 dice. Okay, wait, let me just make sure I didn't destroy you for no reason.
I'd appreciate
that. So he gets, if you have a monster rating of 250, 3 dice.
Okay. Oh god.
We'll also have combat adds.
This ogre, this troll attacking me.
You get 20 cents. I see. Okay. So actually, he got 5 dice. Okay, I think I did something wrong. So, what did I say was the amount? Did I say it was 40 for the troll?
Yeah.
Okay, so what it says is most GMs use half the monster's current monster rating. So I was wrong. So that should be 20 plus his 5 dice.
So we should subtract 20 from the number that you initially rolled?
Right.
Which would mean that you also rolled a 39.
Which means, okay. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, so actually we're not dead. So
Okay,
don't worry
good.
about running.
All right.
So go back. Sorry.
Okay.
It's been 84 years.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Why would they do a thing where it's like use half of their rating?
You're annihilated. Yeah. I don't know. Because I think it has to do with the rating is sort of like a challenge rating that you're putting together. So
okay.
Okay. So that is my apologies, chat, that I misunderstood.
So we did get hit, but not as hard.
That is right.
Do we just off of each other?
So it goes to 13E. So yes. So in that event, he has a monster rating of 40. So that's that should be 5 dice. And let me confirm. We won't have to do this again, chat. So fear not. I won't keep like sorting through this frantically. 161. So right. So then the monster rating is 40, which is 5 dice. And so he gets 125 adds when he fights. Yes, that's right. So that should be 20. Yes. Okay. It means add it down. The next number is 63. Which also means, let's see, he will add every time he fights. If the Balrog is wounded,
the Balrog.
Here they're giving an example. The hits would come off his monster rating. So what that means is if you hit him, he's going to be less effective the next time.
I see.
So all right. So anyway, so that was 39, which means that in that event, then the combat would have been, I think, just like ding, basically, I think is what that means. So I think that means that you folks did no damage to each other, okay. I think. So
I suddenly feel more invigorated to fight this thing now.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is like, right. So it was, and it says sometimes they can be quite balanced as far as this is concerned. Okay, so 0, so no damage happened, which means we go back to the top. All right, so here we go again.
So no ogre.
So now it's your turn. Yeah, no ogre. We're dealing with the troll.
Yeah, let's fight him again.
All right.
Let's do it. I believe. 5
My
dice.
bad. My apologies.
All right, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11.
Plus, yeah.
So 7, so 18 plus
your
17 is 35.
Yep, 35. Okay. So let's see. And I've got 20 still. Plus, so that's 11. And 9, 20. So 20 plus, what did I say? 20 plus 20, right?
Yeah.
So I have 40.
Okay.
What did you have?
35. So
minus 3.
Minus 3.
So 2. So you take 2 to con.
Okay, this is much more doable.
Yeah. Much more than
oh boy.
Because So 2 to con. So your con now is, what were you at?
20.
20. Okay.
20.
All right. Okay. So yes, your roll again.
Now, okay. And the monsters thing about when its rating gets reduced, it starts to deal less. That doesn't apply to me. It's just that my con. Okay.
I believe that's right. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It looks like that stays the same. But for monsters, then that's changed.
And now that I think about it too, we are still at a slight disadvantage because he gets to add 20 and I get to add 17. But then again, if I damage him, then that 20 will start to reduce.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll take that risk. Let's try it. Okay, so that's 10. 10 plus 6, so 16 plus 17 is 23. Sorry, 33.
I was going to say?
Yep.
33. All right. My guy has 20 plus 7, so that's 27.
Plus 5.
So, yeah, plus 5, so 32.
32. I win by 1 point.
Yeah. All right, he's down to
1 point of damage.
He's down to 19.
Yeah.
All right. Well, actually, no. He's down to. That's not right. He's down to 39.
Oh.
But then you have it though, right? So now he only has 19 ads.
Okay.
See?
Okay. Because
I wonder if you round. I wonder if you do round down. If you round down or round up. Let's see. Okay, let's see. So he has 9 combat ads. Oh, you round odd numbers up. So he's still 20.
Ugh.
Okay.
All right. I don't know, man.
Right.
Now, if I run an exit, that brings me back to the entrance of the castle,
and then you have to fight a wandering monster.
Right. But then if I succeed, then I go back to the exit of the castle.
Then it's what it literally says is congratulations, you're out of the dungeon.
And then that's just the end.
I mean, you can also then like go back in and like try again.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, look, you dropped him by a point. And he's only dropped you by 2.
Yeah, it's an uphill battle because we both roll the same amount of dice. Uh, okay, what chat? Do you think I should try one more time or just try to actually run again this time? What do we think?
It's not quite as deadly combat-wise as we thought it was.
Not as deadly, but,
But-
this troll still is slightly more effective than me unless I get lucky and get a few good hits in.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What do we think? I'm kind of inclined just to run, honestly, and deal with potentially an ogre or whatever it was, or the Balrog.
Drew says dip.
Yeah. All right, Drew, I'll take your advice.
Okay. So then, do you want to roll it again, or do you want to assume that you made it because of the previous roll? Maybe
I'll
we don't.
leave it up to you.
I don't think we should ex post facto everything. Let's have you make your saving throw, which is again, what did we say? It was 20 minus luck, right?
So 4, and
So
I have
4.
to roll 2d6 and get a 4,
Yeah.
at least. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So you make it. So now we're gonna do the. So go ahead and roll 2d6 to see what the monster is.
10.
Aha. Okay, roll 1 die.
3.
3 giant rats.
Okay, much more doable.
Now, for giant rats, what it says about multiple combat here is, let's see. I don't know whether you combine these things together. Let's see. If you have multiple enemies. Let's see. Multiple enemies.
Probably it's just like D&D, where they each take a turn against me, or something. But then, oh yeah, then how do our rolls get compared?
No, it looks like you're combining them together.
Yeah.
So but I mean,
Yeah,
that's
that's fine.
doable.
Yep.
So that means we've got a monster rating of a total of 36 is the monster rating, which is a little weaker than the troll.
Right.
So, okay.
That's down to 18 then.
36, which means 18. That's right.
Okay. All right, but then how many dice do they get to roll?
So with a monster rating of 36, that means that they would roll. I clearly should have had this bookmarked. Monster.
I'll roll.
161. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll while I'm figuring that out.
10, 11, 12, 13.
4 dice.
13 plus 9, can I do math, is 22. So
Plus your
22
adds.
plus 17 is 39.
Okay. So 39, they have 4 dice that they have to roll.
13.
13. And 1 is 14.
14 plus 18?
14 plus 18 is 32.
32. And I just did 39.
So they took
Aha!
7, see?
Take 7!
7 points of damage. So now they are down to, what is that, 29, I believe? Is their monster rating?
Yes.
Which means that they now have only 3 dice.
Right. What was their monster rating before?
36.
Okay.
Right? So minus 7, so 29.
So 29.
Yeah. So their
All
monster rating is 29. See?
And then
all
they
you need
get-
to do is fight the right things.
Yes. And then now they get plus 14 instead. Okay, here we go. I'm going to fight them again. Nice. So 12.
Yep.
So plus 8 is 20. Plus 17 is 37.
37. And I'm only rolling 3 dice now. Ooh!
Whoa!
The rats are like, come
6,
back!
6, 5.
Okay, 17 plus...
14.
Plus 14, so 31. What did you have?
I had 39 again, not 39. 37. Because
Okay.
it was 20 and then I had
37, and what did I just get? So that was 17 plus 14, 31. So 6 more.
6 more damage.
So that means
Ah!
so they are now down to
23.
23, which also means their rating is now 3 dice, which is what it was already.
Okay.
But
They
23,
add
and that means
12,
they now only have
or
adds of 12. Yeah.
11. Because if we're rounding down.
No, we round up.
Okay,
11
12.
and a half. So.
All right. Yeah,
Wow.
I'll take that.
There we go.
12, 13, 14, 15. 15
Not quite the 3 hit points.
plus 5.
Because it's a total monster rating that they have.
15 plus 5 is 20, so another 37 for me.
Okay. This is looking bad for the rats. Okay, that's 12 plus, what was it?
12 plus 12.
So 24.
Mm-hmm.
And you had what?
37.
37 plus 24. So 13 more damage to them, which means that
they're down to 10.
They're down to 10, which means they now have 2 dice that they roll.
Okay.
And this is a big momentum system.
Yes. 12. I love it. Or plus 7, so 19.
Okay.
Plus 17 is 36.
This could be a disaster for the rats.
3.
3
plus 5.
Plus what was it? No,
Well,
not plus 5.
You were at 10.
Oh yeah,
So
right.
plus 5.
So 8.
So 8, and I just did 36.
So that's it. Like
Yes!
you'll obliterate me, right?
Sure.
Okay, so you have destroyed them.
Yes. Give me
and
loot.
it's well, what it says is that when you're trying to escape, it says the exit monster never carries any treasure.
Dang it.
Once you kill the exit monster, you're out of the dungeon. Congratulations,
Thanks.
you won absolutely 0. Well done, chat. You earned
Yes.
absolutely $0. What's up, MST?
Great. Okay.
All right,
Well,
so
let's go back in the.
are you going back? Well, yeah. I mean, like, are you going back in the other door?
Yes.
You're gonna go back to the troll.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna try a different door.
Okay.
Another thing to consider too is I know that this right about now is when you're expecting that to happen. I don't know.
Right. That is a good
What you wanna
call. Right. Has not messaged me yet. So.
Okay. When that happens, are you just gonna go down and
Yes.
bring him up here,
Yes,
or okay?
that is precisely what I'm gonna do.
Okay, great.
Okay.
I can keep chat entertained when that happens.
I will do that. Sure. Just.
This is. I like this.
It's a
Yeah,
momentum system, but it's like
it. I like it.
you know. Now that it's not great, yeah, big money. Okay.
Wow.
Right. I will keep that. So I have this here.
Okay.
He said he should be getting here around this time. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what he says. But I have this up and I have that up. So like.
Great.
Hopefully. Okay. Right.
I
okay.
choose chat. Middle or right door?
The left door led to the troll.
Yeah, let's not do him again. Middle or right door?
Talk about yourselves for a minute.
Dragon says right door. Okay. Let's do the right door. This time.
Right door. Okay. So we have right makes right, still say middle. Critchwich is still on the middle,
Yeah.
the middle front.
Let's try right.
Okay. All right.
All right.
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 You are met by an angry troll. No, he's going to follow you the whole time. Make a first level saving roll on your luck. So 20 minus luck, which is 4, I think we said, right?
Yeah, what's when there's a second level saving roll, what does that mean?
It increases the number that luck is subtracted from. So it increases the number. So like 30 minus luck, then you would have to roll 2 dice to get to that higher number, presumably.
Oh, okay.
So, all right.
And what room number is this?
It does not say yet.
Oh, all right.
I do not have a room number for you.
Okay.
We don't even know what this is yet.
I need to roll a 4. I
You
roll a
did.
5. That's
Okay.
fine.
You have entered room 6.
Great.
Oh, there is a large fountain in the middle of the room. Let's take a look at that fountain, chat. See, there. Look at that realistic-looking fountain.
Is a large, realistic-looking fountain.
You may drink from it if you wish. Do you wish? So this is room 6. Oh, I said that. Do you wish to take a drink? Do you wish to leave by the north door, or do you wish to leave by the east door?
And of course, there's no way to inspect what this fountain may be.
Clearly not.
Of course, we got a drink. Yeah, I agree with Drew. Let's drink.
Let's drink. Yeah.
Oh, Ibrahim says put my weapon in it. I don't think that's an
Yeah,
option.
not an option. If this were a less old school game,
Yes.
I get Tunnels and Trolls. You can also like make D&D style adventures,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
so, like there's even Tunnel and Troll campaign, which would be kind of fun.
That's cool.
Anyway, all right. So are you drink? Yes?
Yeah, let's drink it.
Okay, here
You
we go.
die instantly.
I know, right? Okay, so here we go. Roll 1 die.
5.
That means you subtract. Now roll 1 die again. That's the
4.
number that you subtract. And now 1 die a third time.
Oh no.
2. Subtract 4 from your IQ.
I am. I drink from the fountain and come back up, and I'm like.
I am a Trump voter. No. Sorry, I beg your pardon, everyone. I just.
That's funny. I drink and I'm like, I was a mathematician. What happened?
Yeah, you forgot what you did, so you drink again. No, it actually says you can only drink once.
Okay. I love it. All right, great.
Okay, so now do you go from the north door or the east door?
North or east? North door or east door, chat? We are stupider now.
I think that's north. North is left, right?
What do we think, chat? North or east? Or west? Or Norse?
I'm confirming Triple Lee to make sure that he isn't trying to get in contact with me.
Yes.
Okay.
North or east?
North or east?
Chat, answer me! Chat, by the power of the internet, I ask, shall we go north? Or shall we go east?
Trippin
Not
says
east.
neast. That does not help.
You guys are a great help. Okay, let's go east. Thank you, Drew.
Yeah, there's no way to go back the way we came, Crit Twitch. It is lost forever. Okay, east?
Yes.
So it sounds like east. East?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. You were in a short corridor that runs east and west. Make a first level saving roll on luck. So again, 4, which you just got.
I just get 4.
You were successful, so you may go east or west. West would bring you back to where you just were, or you can keep going east. So I assume you want to keep going east?
Let's keep going east.
Yeah. All right, you're at a T intersection. Do you wish to go west?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll be right there, baby. Do you wish to go north, or do you wish to go south?
West, north, or south?
And I think
south
west.
is
I think west would bring you.
back.
Yeah, west would bring you back to the corridor.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, north or south.
Let's go south.
You have come to a bend in the corridor. Will you go? Let's see, north or east? And
North.
I guess it would be. Yeah. No, north is where you came from.
East.
So east. Okay. You have entered the smoke-filled room. This is room 3. Roll 1 die, which is roll a die first of all.
Mm-hmm. 1.
That's the number of turns it takes you to find the way out. So for each turn that you're in the room, you roll 1 die for wandering monsters. 1 to 5, nothing happens. Okay, you're good. Okay. After you've searched, you may leave by the west door.
I can search?
Well, no, the search to get out, basically.
Oh, all right.
You can leave by the west door, which would be leading you back to where you came from, or the north door. So I'm assuming
north.
Because you want to. Okay. You were at a bend in the corridor, so you can either go south, which is back where you came from, or you can go east, or through the door on the west side of the corridor. So you can go east, or there's a door on the west side of the corridor.
Let's go in the door on the west side of the corridor.
You are in room 1. And you were immediately attacked by that. There's a giant octopus. You're just walking along, and then it's like
Wait,
the ecology of this dungeon
like,
is.
It kind of looks like a person. Wait, am I?
No, the person's being attacked.
Oh, I see.
That's you in
that's
this
me.
equation.
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
See, this is the bad guy.
Got it.
What I love about this though is just there's just I like what's the ecology of this dungeon? Like just and then there's an octopus because
gosh.
I guess it's the deadly land octopus that is
great.
here.
Okay.
So let's see. It has a monster rating of 10 for each of its 8 arms. It starts fighting you with 2 arms, and each combat turn it adds an additional arm with a rating of 10 until all 8 arms are fighting. On any one combat turn, you cannot get more hits than its total rating at the moment. So each combat turn, you combine its arms which are fighting into 1 total rating. It only gets the plus half adds on the first turn. Okay. So I guess what that means is that we start with MR of 20, which means it has 2 dice. So basically what I'm saying is we want to take this thing down as fast as possible to eliminate the danger
and
of
it
all
only
its
gets
arms.
the plus half adds on the first turn.
I guess that's right.
Got it. Okay, that's a benefit to us.
Okay.
All right.
Time to battle the octopus.
Time to battle the octopus. 7, 9. 6, so 15, so 17, so 32.
32, right? And then I'm rolling 2 dice plus 10 for the half adds. 6 plus 10 is 16. So.
Okay, so I deal 16 to it.
Mm-hmm. So that means
it's down to 4.
It means it's down to 4, and now it adds another
10.
Right. So can you keep track of the arms?
Yep.
So there's 8 arms. Now it's down to 7 arms. but it's added another one. So, right? So, in other words, the point is just keep track of its total number of arms.
Yeah.
So, it has 7 arms left, but and you killed one of the arms.
Yep.
But it is added another arm because it adds one every turn.
So, because it has basically 80 total health,
right.
you might think about, and I just did 16 to it. I'll think about it like that. So now it's at, even though I know only 10 of it adds each turn. So that's what, 64?
64.
Okay.
Which means, and so it adds another arm, which means it again has 20 as the monster rating again.
It's 20 for each arm?
10 for each arm.
But it adds 2 arms.
No, it adds an arm every turn. You had 2 arms, you killed one arm. One arm, it adds a second one, so it's back up to 2.
Got it. Okay, so now...
So now you're doing the same thing again.
Right.
So you're again you're doing your full...
But if it only adds 10, because I've reduced it down to 4, right? So now it should be at 14.
That's right.
So 7 would be its half adds, but it's not going to add half adds.
But it's not going to have adds, so just 14.
Okay, 8, 9, 10, so that's 10. 17 plus 17 is 34. And you just roll however many dice for a
14, which would be...
This
2
this isn't bad.
So 10.
And I just did 30.
And you can only do its maximum is its like rating. So 10 and you rolled 30 something.
Yeah.
So you can only do 20 damage total maximum.
Yeah.
So that means that
it just got 10. So I just did 20.
You did 20 total?
Yeah.
Which is what its monster rating was.
So
you've done
back
20
down to
damage
0,
to
now
it.
it'd be up to 10.
Yes.
So now it's down to 44.
Yeah, and it should be down to 5 arms now because there were 7 and you destroyed both of them.
Okay.
5 arms and it only brings in 1 arm now.
Yep. So now it'd be up to 10.
Right.
Okay. Easy peasy chat.
2 dice.
All right. So 8 or sorry.
What's up, Miranda? Yes, we are playing Tunnels and Trolls.
7.
An oldest of old school tabletop
7
games.
plus 7 is 14. Plus 17 is 24. No, I can do math. 14 plus 17.
24.
33. No, I can't do math. Can I?
24.
Maybe I can. Who knows?
Okay.
17 and 14?
It's 31.
31. Thanks.
That's yours.
Yeah.
So it's 31. And he doesn't get the half ads. It's kind of weird that they don't get the half ads, but...
Okay.
Actually, wait. He had what? Did I say he had 10? So he still had 2. Okay, that was fine. So that means he had 3, and you
I
did
just
what
did
to him?
31. So
you can only do 10 because that's his maximum rating this turn.
34.
So he's down to like what? How many arms now?
Well, 34 is worth, so 4 arms.
Right, but he's attacking with 1.
Yep.
Okay.
So 6. Plus 4 is 10. Plus 17 is 27.
Okay. And he has how much? He's back up to 10, right? 7.
Okay. 20. So 20. So down to another 10. So 24. 3 arms left.
3 arms remaining. Oh my gosh.
8. So plus 5 is 13. Plus 6 is 19.
19. Right.
Plus 17 is 36.
That's 8, so 28. So that again obliterates that.
Okay, down to 14. 2 arms. Easy peasy. An arm at a time. Smite by smite it falls.
This would have been bad if you had not done this originally. Like
Yeah.
if you had not hit him originally and he just started bringing in more arms.
7,
Okay.
8, 9, 10. So 19, 36 again.
Okay. So...
Yep, same as before, right?
What I'm thinking about is the whole... I'm wondering if it didn't mean 2 arms. I'm wondering if it starts with 2 arms, it always has 2 arms. But then it adds an additional arm each time. Which would have been different. Whatever. Because otherwise it seems like very, Anyway. Okay, so... And now we're down to 1 arm? Okay.
So
still 10.
12. 3, so 15. Plus 17 is 32.
Okay. Yeah.
I kill it.
You destroy it. Okay.
I destroy a giant
So,
octopus.
if you kill the octopus, you take 80 experience points.
Yes.
80 experience. Well done on that obstacle. We're having sushi tonight.
Yes, we are.
Roll 1 die and multiply by 10. So that's
20.
20 gold.
Yes!
Now, you may leave the castle, or you may leave the room through the west door, which may have been where you came from. I think that's where you came from. Yeah, because it was the door.
I went
or
down,
through the east door.
I think the east door would be going back where I came from because this was the room at the west end
you're right,
of the corridor.
you're right.
So I'm going to continue to go west.
Continue to go west. All right, you were in a north-south corridor. So, if you go through the door on the east wall, which you're not going to do, you just came from there. So if you go north or go south.
North!
Okay. You were in a corridor which goes north and south.
North!
You're not going to go south. There is a door on the east wall, though. So you could go north or you could go through the door on the east wall.
No, I'll go north again.
Okay. North. You were at a 4-way intersection.
Okay, chat.
North, west, south, right? You came from the south, so you don't want to do that, presumably. So, northwest or east?
Chat, north, west, or east?
What do you think, chat?
Take your vote.
Northwest or east?
I will veto north.
Okay, he just contacted me to say he's about 10 minutes away.
Great. East, says chat. So, we will go east. Push east.
Okay, east. Okay. You were at a 3-way intersection. You don't want to go west because you just came from there. So do you want to go north or south?
North or south, chat? Do we want to go north? Or perhaps, is there a world in which we would want to go south?
What's up, Darksteel Sport?
Perhaps. North.
North or south? North?
Darksteel says. Oh, Mirinda says south. Let's follow Mirinda's guidance.
South then west?
South. Well, if there is a west option, we'll see.
South would be 7B. And then you can either go north, which you just came from, or go west.
Let's go west.
Okay.
Oh, Mirinda was right.
You are in a short corridor. So make a first level saving roll on your luck.
Oh, whoops. Ignore that.
Okay,
Yeah,
you're fine. Okay, you can go either west or east. And I think you came from the west? Or did you come from the east? No, you came from the east.
Came from the... Yes. So
Yes,
I
you came from the east.
I can either go what?
So you would want to go, keep going, yeah, did you, so, no, you can't have come from the west. So you came from...
The east.
You came from the east. No, that's not right. Because it says if you want to go east, and I think that's going back to where you just came from.
Right. I don't remember.
Yeah, you went west, right?
We went
so
west
you don't
to get
want
here.
to go east, yeah. So
Yeah.
you'd want to go west again, I assume.
West!
Right? Okay. You are in room 2.
Room 2?
Okay, this is amazing, chat. I'm so happy. Ready? Ready for this, chat? Yes, we are sort of making a map.
It's
Zach is
really
sort of making
bad.
one.
Yeah.
Here we go. You are apparently in a very large grassy plain.
Great.
You see a large herd of buffalo thundering right at you.
Yeah. Buffalo Castle.
You may fight or run.
Let us stand and fight. Fight the buffalo.
Oh my god, look.
Amazing.
You're fighting. You fight one buffalo at a time, one combat round each. Each
Amazing.
combat turn, you fight a fresh buffalo. They each get 2 dice and 7 adds. If you get hits on a buffalo, it goes around you. If it gets hits on you, it grazed you as it went by. If you get 5 hits on one buffalo, you killed it. There are 5,000 buffaloes, but after you have killed 3, the others go around you.
Okay. Yeah.
Never before have you fought a buffalo herd in a D&D game,
No.
okay?
Amazing.
It's never happened. Okay, so, right, they each get 2 dice and 7 adds.
Great. All right. I must roll against these buffalo.
I have a feeling your crazy amount of adds is like
So 7.
sick, is what I'm thinking.
Plus 5 is 12. Plus 17 is 30. It's 29.
29, all right. These guys have 5 and 12. So you have 12. What was that? You had 29?
Mm-hmm.
So you got 5 hits. You killed it. Take 15 experience points.
Yes!
Okay, second round.
Come at me, buffalo! 7, 8, 9. 7, 16 plus 17 is 30 something.
3.
33.
16 plus 17 is 33. I roll 6 plus 7 is 13. So that's 20. So again, you have killed it. Take 15 more experience.
Yes, die, buffalo.
And now the final buffalo that you must fight.
This one's name is Gerald. 6, 7.
We hope we don't permanently alter the ecology. You're just like, cool.
13 plus 17 is 30.
All right. 7 plus 7 is 14.
Mm-hmm.
How much you do? 30?
30, so
you killed
16.
the third one, so 15 more experience.
Yes!
Now, you can kill up to 10 because each buffalo hide is worth 5 gold pieces each and it weighs 10 weight units. But you may kill no more than 10 buffalo.
Or I can advance.
Or you can be done. Yeah, with this.
Well,
do we
chat,
keep killing buffalo?
Do we keep killing buffalo?
Bison is low in fat.
This is where we get Buffalo Wild Wings, right? Yeah. Okay, great.
The next thing is you have to fight sports TVs. You get to fight, a bunch of them at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Is Turbo was interested in that?
Sushi and buffalo meat.
That's true.
We do.
I feel like either I'm misunderstanding this combat system or your dude is like epic.
I am epic.
Because of that crazy...
Incredibly epic.
Yeah. Okay. It's the luck. Yeah, it is the luck. Well, you are very lucky. It's true. All right, so what do you think, chat? Are you fighting more buffalo? You can fight up to 7 more buffalo, or you could put a limit on it, or you could just say, no, I'm good, and that's it.
Buffalo, whoa!
How many of these do you want to kill? That's the question.
Diplomacy.
You're being judged by this buffalo.
Yeah, okay, let's choose diplomacy, and instead I'll apologize profusely to the remaining 4,997.
I'm sorry!
and I'll leave.
Okay, are you taking the hides, the 3 hides?
Yeah, I'll take 3 hides.
Okay, 5 gold pieces each, and you now have 30 more weight units.
Okay.
They can leave through the east door or the west door.
You said 5 gold each?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
So, and I think you came from... Oh, gosh. Did you come from...
I came from the west. Or I went... west.
Right, okay, so you went through the door on the east wall. Right, that's right. So you came from the west. So you want to go through the east door then. East to keep going east.
Yes.
All right. You were in a short corridor. You must make a first level saving roll.
7, I'm fine.
Yep, that's right. So you may go west, which is where I think you just came from, or east, right?
Let's go east.
Okay, north. You're at a bend in the corridor. North or west? I think you just came from the west, so north. You're at a 3-way intersection. So you don't want to go south because you just came from there.
Yeah.
West or north?
Ooh, north.
You're at a 4-way intersection. You don't want to go south because you just came from there. So north, west, or east?
East.
The corridor ends, but there is a door in the west wall.
West.
You're at a 4-way intersection.
Ugh.
North. You don't want to go east
North.
because you just came from there.
North.
You were at a 3-way intersection. Roll to see if a wandering monster appears.
Oh, okay. No.
It does not. So do you want to go north, south, or west? Where'd you just come from?
I don't know. North. I chose to go north. So I
you
came from the south.
So north or west?
I came from the south. North.
You were at a right angle intersection. So you don't want to go south because you just came from there.
Let's
so you
go.
would go west.
West.
Okay. There is a pendulum swinging across the corridor. If you wish to try to go through between swings, it is a very big pendulum. You can do that. Or go back the way you came.
We're going to go through it. 100%.
Make a first level saving roll on your dexterity.
Oh. So how does that work?
So for a saving roll, what did I say here on the saving rolls?
20 and then subtract.
I just realized I totally forgot that she had said that she was ready, and I completely forgot up here. I got to go run down there. Saving rolls. 1 8. Okay, so the formula, yeah. So it would be 20 minus your dex.
And then I have to roll that with 2 dice.
Yep. What's 20 minus dex?
10.
So you 10 on 2 dice.
Dwarven luck.
You got it.
I got it.
Wow.
Hey.
Let's go.
6 of 4.
You have made it. You succeed. Go on through.
Yes.
So if you were headed east, or were you headed west?
I don't know. I think I went north to get here.
No, you were headed west because
I
you
went
came
west
from the
to
east
get
to
here.
west.
I went here. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to do this, then I'm going to go say goodnight to my daughter. You were in room 5. It is the treasure room.
Yay!
All right, there are gold pieces strewn all over the floor. You may pick up as many as you want. For each 10 gold pieces you pick up, you roll once for a wandering monster. If a wandering monster appears, all the rest of the gold disappears.
Oh.
So you decide how many gold you want to read, and I'm going to go put my daughter down.
Okay. Which room is this?
This is room 5.
I see. All right, chat. We're in room 5. Hi. Hi, chat. Welcome to our thing here. Hey, look at this. How's it going? Okay, so I just realized this is probably some of the highest quality you guys have ever seen me in. My camera is not as good as this. Hello, I exist. Okay, what time is it for us right now? It is currently 10:58 p.m. But my internal Californian clock says that it is 8 o'clock. So I'm still fine. Yeah, we're in EST right now. All right, we are in room 5, the treasure room. There are gold pieces strewn all over the floor. I may pick up as many as I want. For every 10 gold I pick up, roll once for a wandering monster. Let's try first picking up our first 10 gold. And if we roll a 6, we hit a wandering monster. And we got a 1, so that is 10 free gold added to our inventory. So I'm now up to 30 gold. I'm going to try to pick up more gold. That's a 2. I pick up 10 more gold. So that's 40. We're just gold gambling here right now. That's a 2. Another 10 gold. 50 gold. That's another 10 gold. 60 gold. Welcome to the stream chat. This is all this game is. Oh no! Oh god. Okay, so I rolled a 6. If a wandering monster appears, all the rest of the gold disappears. Whoa, okay. Alright, how do wandering monsters work? Let me see if I can... Wandering monster table. Whenever you're told to roll... Look at that, I just flipped right to it. You guys see that? Wandering monster table. Whenever you're told to roll to see whether a wandering monster appears, it does appear. Now roll 2 dice and look at the table below. Okay. So 4. See which monster you must fight. Killer bees. Oh no. Okay, roll 1 die to see how many swarms of bees. 2 swarms of killer bees. Subtract 1 from the roll. So 1 swarm. Each swarm has a monster rating of 10. No treasure. Okay, I got this. See? We're good. So we're going to fight 1 swarm of killer bees. They have a monster rating of 10. I'm going to totally wipe the floor with them. That's 11. I didn't see which one that was, so I'm going to do it again. So that's 7. So 18 plus 17. Math brain is not on. 35. And these are going to roll 2 dice. They're going to add 5. So that's 4 plus 5 is 9. I kill them. So I destroy the killer bees in 1 hit. Yes! I know, so 2022. Yeah, you said, hope you ain't allergic. I have not been stung by a bee yet, to my knowledge, or anything really ever. I've been bitten by a spider before, and I didn't go radioactive or anything. We have honey for our buffalo meat. We're just assembling a whole feast, Ibrahim. We have honey for our buffalo meat. We have what else do we have too? What was it? Oh, sushi that we made, or more accurately, calamari that we made. Great. Okay, so we're back in 7A. We have killed the wandering monster. We may leave through the east door. So 13J. Oh. Or you may exit the dungeon. That was it? Right? Because we just went past the pendulum room. I think we did it. That's it? Oh. Okay. Go to 13J. Okay. If I wish to try to go through. Alright, chat. Well, I think we can exit the dungeon. We go to 1A. Because we already went through the pendulum room to get here. Swings. Came from the west. If you wish to go through, go to 10B. Make a first. If you were headed west, if you succeed, go through. If you were headed east, go to 6F. Ugh, yeah. Man. So I think we pretty much won. I think we won because that we went through a pendulum to get here, and now it's saying you may leave through the east door, which is the pendulum, and go back the way you came. Or exit the dungeon. I kind of just want to exit the dungeon now. This is the thing. I love the little interactions, and the combat system is cool. But obviously the idea of like, you're in a corridor. Do you go left or right? Great. You're in a T intersection. Do you go left or right? Great. You're in a four-way intersection. Do you go north, south, or east? Great. You know what I mean? So, but otherwise, Buffalo Castle is pretty cool. And I think, too, we're expecting another guest to be arriving momentarily. And so it might be a good time to transition to something else. Or I don't know when Greg usually ends these streams either. But that's cool. Let's look at the book. It's basically just it's a choose your own adventure kind of thing. A roundabout instead? Yeah, I don't know. Or at least every room has something, or every hallway. But that's cool. I'm like this troll yawning over here. Very cool. All right, well. Wow. There's a way to get a magic flying sword in here. That's wild. 1982. That's crazy. Buffalo Castle is the first adventure written specifically for solitaire play, designed for use with Tunnels and Trolls warrior characters. It's an excellent introduction to FRP game playing. FRP? When I read that, I read forum roleplay, but that's not what that is, right? And solitaire adventure play. In particular, Buffalo Castle has an abundance of rooms, traps, monsters, and treasure for first-level warriors only. Interesting. For or faction, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what FRP would be in this, but definitely not forum because this is 1982. But that's awesome. Very cool. There's other adventures. Wow. Okay, here are some of the other adventures that are listed here on the very first opening page. Buffalo Castle, which is what we just played. Death Trap Equalizer Dungeon is the name of another. Labyrinth by Lee Russell. Naked Doom by Ken St. Andre. Dargan's Dungeon. Weird World. Overkill. Beyond the Silvered Pane. City of Terrors. Sorcerer Solitaire. Sword for Hire. Arena of Kazan. That sounds cool. Sewers of Oblivion. Many, many years before Oblivion would come out. Fantasy. Oh, there we go, Triffid. You're right. Sewers of Oblivion. Sea of Mystery. Blue Frog Tavern. That sounds familiar. And Mistywood. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Let's see. I want to look at one of the other adventures. So this is the rule book here, chat, right? But this is... Oh, look at that. I just read this. Beyond the Silvered Plain. Now this is... Okay, this is a different one. The Amulet of the Salkti. Interesting. But Beyond the Silvered Pane is a different adventure. Oh, there's some nude art in this module. It's flavorful though. Very interesting. In the same way that like Greek statues are, but I was not expecting that as I opened the book to just see a. Anyway, this looks interesting. I guess we should go in this. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, I opened the book and I'm like, oh, let me close this. All right, well. Oh, and I think I hear maybe someone coming. Oh. Hold for people coming. Flavor, yeah, tasteful is what I meant. Those are synonyms, flavorful and tasteful. So my brain got a little mixed up there, but it was flavorful. I mean, hey, yes, the Blue Frog Tavern. Yes, Ibrahim. Yes. All right. Well, I want to see. They might be coming up in a moment, but this is interesting. We could start a new dungeon. I don't know. Chat, what do you guys think? Should we start a new dungeon? I'm good, Ibrahim. It's nice to see you too. I've been doing things. Block the door. This is my stream now. Yes. This is amazing. I guess I'll say too, given that I'm here just alone, what a cool space this is. You guys don't even get to see the whole thing. I don't dare to move his camera or anything, but he's got so many books. So many books. It's amazing. All these old fantasy novels, you know, these modules and these things from the 1980s and 70s and beyond, and so many games back here. It is a gamer's like dream, an absolute gamer's dream. It's amazing. He's got original Dungeon Master screens up there from the red box of D&D. He has the red box. It's crazy.
Yeah, my bathroom is there, by the way.
But yeah. Hello, welcome to the stream.
I'm bringing people up.
We beat the game.
You beat the game?
Yes.
Really?
I got to a thing where it said to go back through the pendulum, and so to go back the way we came, or or to exit the dungeon. And I was like, let's just exit the dungeon. I'm good.
So you just exited the dungeon.
Yeah.
All right. So Brandon has arrived. This is Brandon Crilly.
Hello. Yes.
And so Brandon is the second player who's playing with us tomorrow and is staying with me.
Yeah.
And the other three, Adam lives in town, so he's just there. Carlos and Claire are coming up from New York tomorrow. So that's the deal. So we have now 3 intrepid adventurers in this house at the same time, which is kind of staggering. Zach killed a swarm of bees. The book told him he defeated the Duchess, succeeded all fantasy forever and ever, amen, and never needs to do anything ever again. I completely believe you. That by the way, is Brandon. True. What is it? Brandon.
Oh, Brandon Prime.
You're Brandon. Is he Brandon Prime or you?
See, we keep shifting.
Okay. Well, that's
Brandon,
the other Brandon.
Brandon.
It's not Brandon Prime. I see.
Not Brandon Prime.
Thanks, Brandon.
Good job.
Wow. Yeah. We fought now, and Ibrahim. It would be calamari, not sushi, because we fought a giant octopus. We fought the buffaloes, and then we fought.
Literally
we fought
a
swarm of killer bees.
Very nice.
So now we have honey buffalo calamari. I really wish I had some right now.
They fought an octopus. They just walk in a room and there's an octopus. They're like, what? Like,
so anyway,
so
let me
ask, because obviously you just got here and I understand if you're exhausted. Well, what we're doing is we are playing this old school Tunnels and Trolls, which you may not even have heard of.
No clue.
So we're playing with Zach. So I am happy to have you play, and it's basically we could play one adventure with the 2 of you plus chat.
Okay.
And then like wrap up by midnight, which would be about 50 minutes.
And then
is that cool?
Yeah,
Are you not exhausted?
Yeah, no, I'm wired from driving.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Are you not exhausted?
Nope, I'm fine.
All right. All right. Let me get the chair.
Cool.
Second
All
chair.
right, and
Nice to meet you, by the way.
here. Yes, nice to meet
Good to see
you.
you.
Oh, that's right. You've never done
Okay.
Thanks, Reg.
What's your? Are you on
I
Twitch?
can't remember
What's
who
your?
knows who.
No, the only Twitch I've done is guesting on his channel, actually.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Now I just have to figure out where to put everybody.
Yeah, let's have Brandon sit closer to you, so I'll move one seat over.
Okay. Sounds planned. Okay.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So yes. So it is going to be a very full house,
And
which
I
is
guess
exciting.
we could do either one of these then next.
Yes.
Okay,
You should
great.
tell him what you told the border guard. So Brandon is from Canada. By the way,
Oh,
Brandon is the writer of Catalyst. and is a fellow Athos Arts person with me, and so we share a publisher.
Yeah.
But you should tell them what they said.
It was wild. So I get first of all I get to the border crossing sooner than I expected. So I have to pull over to the side very sketchily, and fish out my passport and whatnot, which I'm sure drew no eyebrows whatsoever. And it's fine. And then the first question of why are you heading to the States? I could have said something simple, and I just blanked and then said I'm playing live D&D in Connecticut with some friends of mine, and there was about a 5-second pause where she's like, what? And then so we did this back and forth, she's trying to figure out exactly what that means, during which she asks me, are you any good?
Are you any good? So I was like, he missed the opportunity to be like, I'm actually the best. I'm the best Canadian role player ever.
The only one, because I forgot to tell you outside, because she was wondering why I got invited. Like why would he invite you to play? I was getting some sass from Border Security.
Wow.
Why would he want a Canadian
anyone
to
invite
play?
Canadians to play
exactly.
D&D?
Only Americans know that.
Yeah.
No, there's no famous Canadian who does anything with Dungeons and Dragons at all.
Not
invented the whole Forgotten Realms at all. It's just like, are you any good? I'm more lawful neutral. I see what you did there, Marina. That's cute. Okay. So, so we're going to do this. Now, the only thing I have to think of is, I'll have to figure out how to modify it. So these are adventures that are, a little bit of background. So Tunnels and Trolls came out originally back in mid-70s as a response to what they said was overly complicated D&D first edition. So this is the 5th edition of Tunnels and Trolls from 1982.
Oh, damn.
And you may or may not recognize this person's name.
You already have a pen on hand?
I don't. It's the one.
Yes.
Okay.
Who worked for them way back in the day.
No friggin' way.
Yes, I got another pen.
Pencil. Let's try pencil this time.
Go pencil. Oh, man.
The one day I don't have a pen.
It's going to
in
be
my
a
pocket.
whole thing now. I have pencils over there.
I do have one down in my room.
Yeah, I have several in my bag.
I got one in my bag. Ugh. Okay. All right.
This is cool. I'm in the command center for your stream, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Welcome.
This is
this is
my
starting. There's so
this is my
much
office. It is the great. I have
And
one pencil.
I have more D6s too. You don't have any quickly up here, Greg, do you? I don't know. I don't see any anywhere.
Wow. You don't see any. I have professional pride, sir.
Where do you keep your dice?
All right. Here's just one
Hidden
small
behind-
sample.
Oh gosh.
One small sample of my dice.
Also, someone in chat was saying you should turn on more lights, but I don't know how possible that is for you.
Turn on more lights?
Because we're super
we
dark
are
in
a
the
little,
background.
Oh. I can address that in several ways. Actually, one of the ways I can do that. All right. In the meantime, look at this.
Yeah, dice first.
Okay. So we just need D6s, which looks like I'm gonna have to.
It's like a bunch of little bags in a bag.
This is my D&D with viewers setting as well. There we go. How's that, chat?
It's a little better. Looks like.
There we go.
These are all.
That should be better now.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Because this is slightly muted for a more even light. I mean, if we really wanted to get crazy. Wait a second. First, before I get crazy, I'd have to actually restart our program. Right. So as I was saying.
Ooh. And
Or
then
perhaps-
Darth Vader enters. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn. Oh, wow.
Mhm.
I'm impressed.
Yep, it's very cool.
Okay.
Okay, I know what I'm doing when I get home. My wife's gonna love it.
The D&D stuff, because
wow,
these
this
are all just rigged on,
yeah.
they're all, and those also LEDs, they last a long time.
No kidding.
And then that strip back there is also a Lifix is the company strip.
Oh, yeah.
So that's how it all works. And I technically have another thing in the back for backlighting. Oh, that's why it's dark. Because I never did that. Gee, Zach, why didn't you tell me about this thing that I already know?
No, it was
About
chat
it.
saying it. It was chat. Blame chat.
There we go. It will help a little bit too.
Okay.
Right.
So I just saw Drew's comment about I should have said my stage name was Matthew Mercer. That's good. That would be great.
That guy.
That guy.
All right. Sleep well, Ibrahim. Good to see you. Your body demands rest, and I'm forced to comply. Totally understand. Get some rest. And thank you, Ibrahim. Okay. So now you should be able to see them brightly enough, I think. Now, Now they are in light. Okay. So, we need to construct a character, but what we have to think about is this is a solo adventure.
Okay.
So it's technically done with one character. So we have to figure out how to coordinate with two. I would say
Use this to write on.
Yeah.
The table's kind of soft.
Okay. Thank you.
The home spa book for dogs. There you go.
what I'll probably do is I'll say that when we have to do like saving rolls and stuff like that, that probably each of you would do them independently.
Sure.
And in a combat sequence, I'll probably like double the combat rating, and you guys can add your combat ratings together.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like quick and dirty.
Sure.
You know. All right. Okay, so that means but we do need to make you a character.
Okay.
So technically, that means that you could play something other than a warrior if you wished, although that will take a little extra time to do, but not too much.
warriors.
Do warriors? Okay.
Double
All right.
warriors.
So then we'll do the warriors. So the way this works is
So
pretty
you'll
simple.
want to emulate. This is
The stats.
OG copy of his original character
From when I was like
So
15. It
No freaking
Yeah.
way.
was a long time ago.
Basically, emulate all of this over here,
Okay.
except for what he filled in with pencil.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
then you're gonna do.
Yes, that makes sense. Yeah. Not copying it verbatim.
That. Right.
So yeah, it's like strength, intelligence, luck, con, dex, and charisma.
Context.
Oh,
charisma.
you know what, Zach? Warriors get twice the listed protection for armor and shields. So you actually would be 6 instead of 3
Oh.
because you're buckler. I didn't know that.
Good to know. It hasn't. I haven't taken any. Hits
No, I
yet.
know because you have like the strongest person
Yes.
of all time.
We went from almost dying in the first 5 minutes to dominating.
I still don't know that I'm actually like balancing it properly, but anyway, okay. Okay, so the way that we do this is once you have those things down,
Yep.
then you're going to roll 3d6 and you're going to do them 6 times. Technically, the old school way was you literally roll for each attribute. Like you didn't get to assign them. It's just like strength is,
here's
but,
my
but we're
strength.
not
Okay.
quite that
All right.
hardcore.
Okay.
So just 3d6 each time. So we've got
Well, that's not bad.
15. Lead
Okay.
off with a 15. So you got a raw score of 15. You can put somewhere because you probably want to just put them all out
put
and then
them all on
assign
the
them.
side for now.
Look at this
Wow.
guy, 14.
14. Good. I'm a history teacher. I can't do math.
Yeah,
so,
no, my math brain is not on either.
that's some number.
That's 9.
Okay, that 9 is not as good.
That's 10.
10.
10. Okay.
2 more.
What is that? 5, 6.
Brandon Crilly, professional writer and teacher, was impressed by colored lights.
It doesn't take a lot to amuse me. It really does not.
Oh,
14.
14.
Okay, not bad.
Great.
Outstanding.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so now you assign them. So with chat sort of gave suggestions
Yeah.
about luck and things like that.
Okay.
So he made a super luck-based warrior.
Okay.
You could make a super strength-based warrior. It's probably not a great idea to make like a super charisma-based warrior,
Yeah,
you know. But like strength, con, luck,
Yeah.
all of those things have value.
Okay.
Also dexterity has value too.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe do the 15 in strength.
Okay, makes sense.
And then I go 14 each con and dex,
That makes sense. Yep.
which means my luck is only 10, but I'll have to eat that. And then let's make my charisma my dump stat. We'll make that the 9.
Okay,
And
sounds
then
good.
Before you write them too, I mean, you might have to race because when
Well-
you choose your race,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you write them down anyway, though, because that's the base stats that you want. You know, but yes, that is a good point.
Charisma's my dump, and then okay.
Okay, then we get to okay, you have a warrior, so you put that under class would be warrior, and then we get to the kindred. So this is basically the equivalent in D&D. Well, I guess they're changing it from race, but it used to be race that they run. So in this case, your kindreds are you cannot be a leprechaun because leprechauns can only be magic-based types. So you could be a human, dwarf,
Yep.
elf, fairy, or hobbit. Now, dwarves, which is what Zach's character is, has better strength and constitution but worse charisma.
that's what I.
Elves has better IQ, intelligence, and dexterity, and better charisma but worse constitution. Fairies have better strength. Have worse strength and constitution but better luck, dexterity, and charisma.
Okay.
And hobbits have worse strength but better con and dex. Humans are just flat, so it doesn't make a difference.
Let's do Hobbit.
Okay, so that means you're going to take your strength and have it.
Oh, shit.
So instead of 15, 7.5, and you round up, so it's 8. So you have an 8 for your strength.
This changed quickly.
But good news is your con is times 2.
Ooh. Okay, so that's 28. That's not
Nice.
28 con. And then your dexterity is times 3 divided by 2, which I can help out with. So what's your dex?
14.
14. So 14 times 3, chat, not 44.
Yes, no, 144.
Yeah.
Please.
I'll take that.
Divided by 2.
You just did times 2.
God
Yes,
damn it.
we'll take 84.
14 times 3 divided by 2. Should be 21. 21. And then everything else is flat.
Cool.
Awesome.
Not bad.
There you go. Okay, now because you've done that, that is going to improve some things for you because you get what are called combat adds, personal adds.
Okay.
And what that means is you get a bonus for exceptional strength, luck, and dexterity. Exceptional is any attribute over 12, and you get 1 bonus point for every attribute over 12.
Okay.
So your strength of 8 means that you get a
point over
negative,
12.
so that means that you lose minus 1.
Okay.
So you start with minus 1, but then you have luck is what?
10.
10, so that means,
Nothing.
okay, so that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But then dexterity
It's 21.
is 21, which means 9. So that means you have a total personal adds of 8.
Great.
Nice.
Okay. Right. So we're closing in on being done. Now you just have to do gold pieces. So you roll 3 dice, and you're going to multiply it by 10. That's how many gold pieces you will have at the beginning. 10 times 10 is 100, so that's what he had too. So you have 100 gold.
Nice.
Not bad.
Okay, you have no adventure points. He has adventure points, but we'll talk, and then we'll talk about
Experience.
weapons. We'll get that. Intelligence, you have just sort of flat.
Yeah.
So that means you just learn Hobbit and Common. Those are your 2 languages, or Hobbit and Common. You don't have to worry about magic. Now, this is always funny. Here we go. You're playing badly in everything. You're playing the trap bait. Exactly, Darksteel. Everything except wisdom, you're playing a cleric. Okay, so now height and weight. So you're going to roll 3 dice again.
Okay. What do I got there? 10.
Okay, so with 10, that means that
right.
you would be 5, 6, and 170, but we have to change this around because as a hobbit, you are half the size. So instead of being 5, 6, you are, which is what? That's 60, the 66 inches. That means you're actually 33 inches. Which would be 33 inches divided by 12.
Under 3.
2 point.
So 2
feet, 8 inches.
8 inches. I am a whole foot taller than you.
Are you really?
And you're also half the weight. So instead of being, what was it, 170, you are 85 pounds.
Okay.
Great.
What that means is, strength-wise, it means that you can carry 10 times as many pounds as you have strength points. So you have strength of 8, that means you can carry 80 pounds.
Okay.
And 80 pounds equals 800 weight units.
Okay.
By comparison, he can carry...
2,400 weight.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So he can carry
I'm very strong.
3 of you.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can just carry me and all my stuff and anything we acquire.
That's true. You just put him in the backpack.
Yeah. exactly.
Our dead hobbit friend.
And then your Master Blaster from that one, okay? Okay.
Just wake me up when we have to fight.
Now we get the weight carried. So now that's going to be based on weapons and armor. Okay, so now let's talk about this weapons business. Now, you could do either, you have thrown weapon. So basically you have 6 different types of weapons.
Sure.
You have swords,
Yep.
hafted weapons, which are like axes and maces,
Okay.
pole weapons, which are like halberds,
Okay.
spears, which are self-explanatory,
Yep.
daggers, or projectile weapons. So of any of that group, what sounds of interest?
Let's go projectile.
Okay. So for projectile weapons,
Good choice. With
that
dexterity.
means you have with your, what's your strength again?
8.
8. Okay. So that means that we are looking at you can't do any bow. That
shit.
means that but you can do slings, you can do an African throwing knife. You can do a bola, like a hunting bola, you can do a war bola. You can do a chakram, shuriken, you know what those are.
Yeah.
A blowpipe, a pouch of 100 stones. You don't need a strength for that. Common sling.
What's the most damage?
Most damage would be an African throwing knife. Oh, but you need it. What's your dex? Oh, you need a 15 dex. You could do that. Oh, but it costs 180 gold. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So the next highest in terms of ads would be.
Could I give some of my gold to him to buy after my successful bout in
Yes.
my recent dungeon? Okay, I have 60 gold
Okay.
to donate. So if you wanted to
That's
get
still
something, Oh, that's
Still wouldn't be
right.
enough for that. Costs 180.
I appreciate the thought though.
But you could get like if you wanted to get a chakram, or well, a staff sling does 3 dice. That requires 11 dex, 5 strength. It only costs 5 gold,
Okay,
and it has range of 150
that's
yards.
pretty good. Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So staff sling. Now with the staff sling, you need 2 hands to use that. So you can't use like a shield or anything like that.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Noted.
Okay. Staff sling.
Stab with a V.
Staff. Yeah, no, within 2 Fs.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and that uses, there's no adds, it just uses 3 dice. So when you attack in combat, you will use 3 dice and you'll add your own personal adds, which is 8
Ah, cool. Okay.
in combat. By extension, by contrast, he has 5 dice and adds how much?
17.
Because he's like, oh!
Very strong.
But listen, it's not that in any way Brandon's character is
Is less than.
vaguely inferior to the,
No,
the
that's
character.
okay. I'm just getting prepared for tomorrow night. That's all this is.
Oh my god. Okay, so anyway, the good news is now the weight for this is 100.
Okay.
So you've used 100 weight units.
Right.
And you've spent 5 gold. So you have 95 gold.
Yep.
And you have now added 100 weight units.
Okay.
Technically, by the way, did you add your gold? Remember, 1 gold piece is 1 weight unit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, gold.
You did.
Yeah, I don't think I'm anywhere near my weight with
No, probably not.
Yeah, you're 2,400, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have that. Now, do you want to get armor? Because you have, now that you've used your
I feel like
weapons.
it's kind of important. Yeah.
Is there another weapon that's more damage than the staff sling?
Oh yeah.
Because it was only the staff sling's only 5 gold.
That's true. Yeah, I could always buy a second one. That's good.
No, the only one that's more than that is the
African
African throwing knife, which requires 180 gold.
Okay.
Okay. Never mind.
Plus, it's pretty far. Like the sling also is 150 yards, which is like the farthest.
Does that like help in any way though? Because monsters will still.
It's a little bit different, which we'll talk about when we get there. I need to look at it, but it's a little bit different.
All right.
Most projectile, let's see, all arbalest similar crossbows require a combat turn to reload. Yeah, but yours does not. So you're good. Okay, so armor. So for armor, so basically you have of the stuff that you could use. You could use scale. You could use ring plate. You could use leather. You could use quilted silk and cotton, and you could get like full of these. Okay. So you could actually get scale mail.
Okay.
You have the strength for it.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that it's 750 weight. So you add that to the 100, 850 weight, which means you're like, you have enough.
Yeah.
You just have 150 more like weight units before you would fall over.
What's it called? I'll just get him to carry it. Clang, 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 clang. That's what.
Like, I don't.
What else other than
Yeah. What is? Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is that like at full load he could carry that much weight for as many game turns as he has Constitution points. Then he will collapse from exhaustion.
Your Constitution points for days.
So you have like 28 turns before you fall over. So the highest one that you could do is scale.
Is scale. Okay.
Is scale.
What's one below that?
One below that would be, well, if he donates money, you can get ring joined plate. That would be a step below it, and that would be less than half the weight. That would be 300 as opposed to 750.
That
Yeah.
That
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Ring joined plate. Okay,
and-
so that
and
means
if you want to donate the money,
Please.
Okay.
so ring joined plate means that so you will now have 300 weight units
Okay.
added to whatever you had before.
Yeah, I didn't write that. So it was 100 for the staff, right?
It was 5 for the staff.
It was 5 for the staff.
Weight units.
Weight units.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was 100 for the staff. Yes, I beg your pardon. So you now have 400.
Okay.
And the good news is that you've now used all your gold, plus you have to subtract 5, Zach.
Okay.
So you've used all your gold, so you don't have to worry about weight from that. The ring joined plate will take 7 hits. So what that means is during a combat round, if you get hit by something, and remember, as a warrior, you get double the amount of the listed amount. So that means that you take 14 hits total.
Damn. All right.
So if you get hit with a bunch of hits, 14 of it is just gone, and it doesn't get used up.
Nice.
So that's
You're actually more hardier than I am in that way.
I like it just straight
I
up,
deal
like-
more damage, but you're harder to
Okay, sounds
kill.
good balance. I like that.
and you can't get a shield because you're using the
Yeah,
staff sling.
that's the
So
thing. I like it. It's basically just damage reduction. I like that. That's a cool way to do it.
yep. All right, so there we go. So we've got that, and I think we've got everything now for you is all set except for name. Oh, and also the sex of the character.
Okay, well, we'll go male.
Name?
Name. Good question. I need a good hobbit name.
Frodo.
I've never heard of that before.
Bilbo.
Very rare Bilbo name.
Fatty Bolger. These are all original names to us.
Let's see if the chat beats me to it. I'll take whatever the chat.
All right, chat. What do you think, chat?
Bomb
Hobbit
Bombadil.
name. Give me a give us a Hobbit name. Tom Bombadil. Not a
No,
Hobbit.
No, Bomb Bombadil.
Oh, Bomb Bombadil.
That's an
Totally
original
different.
creation, like what's the Simpsons? Sherry Bobbins.
Yeah.
Sherry Bobbins. All right, chat. What do you think? Hobbit name. What do we got for a Hobbit name? Give us a Hobbit name.
We must arouse
It's
chat.
not like we're three writers or
there.
anything. We can't come up with it.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, we were so busy like figuring out stats. All right, Hobbit name. Oh my God, chat has collapsed.
Yeah, chat's gone.
Chat's left. We're like we don't.
Yeah.
You're on your own.
Chat. Hello. Pompon Pomeranian.
Done.
Pompon Pomeranian.
Done.
Pom.
You realize every time he fights everything, it's gonna be Pomeranian. Pomeranian.
Done.
Tomol Bobatom. Tomol Bobatom.
I like that too.
Well, it's up to you.
No, pom pom. No.
Okay.
I already said yes.
The
Okay.
wonderful adventures of Arazan and Pom.
All right, here we go.
Pom.
Pom 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 pom. Pom 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 pom. Right. Yes. Okay, here we go. Your host for this dungeon is that cheerful... Oh, wait, chat, by the way, we are playing this one, Beyond the Silvered Pane. Please note the anatomically accurate warrior on the front.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That is more than a six-pack. That's
been
like
working
a
out.
Yeah.
30, yeah, did not skip abs day, is what that means. Do you have any gray pom-pom? We are here to pom-pom you up, yeah. Okay, here we go. Your host for this dungeon is that cheerful mercantile dwarf, Marcellanius the Fair. And fair he is if you are fair with him. Those who try to cheat him find he swings a mean warhammer. After purchasing an old mirror, which proved to be the entrance to many separate planes of existence, he saw a chance to make some money off the current dungeon-delving craze and developed his Looking Glass dungeon, No Cracks About Alice in Wonderland. Marcellanius looks up as you enter his dungeon supplies shop at Groco Square in downtown Tallymark. Well, unless I sleep with orcs, you're here to challenge my Looking Glass dungeon, correct? Good, fine, let me explain how it works. If you braved my friend Umslop's dungeon, you'll find mine works much the same way. You can take short trips through the mirror, after which you come back here for healing, being awarded experience, and replacing equipment, which I'll be only too happy to sell you. You may leave a situation by saying, enough, which lets me know you've had enough. I'll bring you back as soon as I hear that word.
You're saying that's our safe word.
Can you imagine being like, have we done enough? Like,
Oh no.
son of a... If you feel like Alexa, please bring it up. If you feel like a world beater, you can try to survive the Mirror Marathon. A character of little experience shouldn't try it. In this trip, you simply start with one situation and continue all the situations without coming out to heal wounds or replace equipment. The choice is yours. Just let me know which trip you want before I send you through the mirror. I'll end my speech with some helpful suggestions. Sometimes brains are better than brawn. You may need the means of making a fire. Remember, things aren't always what they seem. Be prepared to confront the worst of yourself. Follow me. He takes you to back room, chat. The walls are hung with dark curtains. A single torch burns to provide light. On the south wall is a mirror. A 10-foot by 20-foot slab of ominous power, watermarked American Standard. Marcellanius mutters a few words and the mirror begins to glow redly. Step right up, don't be afraid, chuckles the dwarf. Take a last look at yourself and step right into the mirror, good luck. You see your image bathed in blood red. Stepping forward, your collective legs disappear into the mirror. You're on your way. Now, my suggestion would be that we do a short trip rather than a mirror marathon, which I think is going to take too long. So we would roll 3 dice, one of you, that's up to you, roll 3 dice, and then I'll go from there. 6.
Yes.
Now it says you are supposed to make your decisions, quote, quickly. So, you step from a mirror in the west wall. No, I won't do that. You step from a mirror in the west wall. You are in a room with fur-covered walls. There is a chest in the corner. In the middle of the room stands a burning brazier. And in the room, chat, is a beautiful woman. I'm sorry, for children, please hide your eyes. This is the beautiful woman.
Oh damn.
that you see. She's beautiful. That's what it says. So I'm just the messenger.
What's resting on her thigh?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
her sole clothing consists of golden chain necklaces, an armband, and a sword belt. On the belt is a flamberge, which is what that thing is. She holds an ornate shield and a spear. She looks at you warily. I'd like to now show you the 1982 version of this. You may try to talk to her, you can attack her, or you may try to seduce her. And I'm just saying, this is a different era.
Yeah,
This was 1983. The ninth printing in 1983.
Wow. We're going right for it.
Well,
I didn't realize we paid for this sort of.
experience.
Yeah, Marcelinius didn't warn us about this.
Did I hear enough? What's it gonna be?
I'll leave it up to my hobbit friend. There's also a treasure chest, though, right?
There is.
I'll investigate the treasure. You talk to the lady.
It's always me that has to talk to people. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll talk to the lady.
You gonna talk to her? Okay. Make a first level saving roll based on IQ. So the way this works is the number for first level is 20 minus your IQ.
Okay, so 10.
So you have to roll 10 on 2 six-sided dice. Let me
Best
just make
of
sure.
luck.
Let me just make sure this is right. Yes, 6
10
sided.
on 2 6-sided.
Now he got it last time. He got it.
Totally doable. Nope.
That's a 3.
Could almost not have been lower.
If you miss, you say something that insults the Amazon.
Oh, shoot.
I've seen better swords. Okay. With an Amazon war cry, she hurls her spear. You take 3 dice worth off your con, less shield and armor. So this is the DM here. Okay, so 7. So that's 7, but you have your armor, so it doesn't do anything. Then she attacks. She gets 6 dice plus 22 adds. She has a con of 40.
Great. All right.
What did I say?
Do I get anything from the
And in this
treasure?
case, remember that it's double. You're right now. We're like you're battling.
Okay.
Like you're trying to open
I
it.
go to open the chest and I say, "What have you done?"
I just commented on her hair. I didn't...
So she's gonna roll
She's
because
bald.
of this. She's gonna roll.
I'm just kidding.
They've offended her immediately. 12 dice plus 44 adds because we're doubling it. But you folks have your doubles, right?
God.
All right.
Right.
So
All
what
right.
you're gonna roll first. So now the way this is gonna work is he has 5 dice for his weapon.
Okay.
Plus his personal adds.
Okay.
And his adds total, or sorry, not his personal, all of his adds together.
Okay.
So his adds together are what, 17?
Yeah.
So he's going to roll 5 dice plus 17. So we'll have him do that first. That's going to be his total. So 5 dice plus 17.
17.
And you're saying, and how have you doubled her?
Instead of her having 6 dice plus 22 adds, she has 12 dice plus 44 adds.
Okay.
It's totally
You're strong.
All right. That's pretty good. Oh, it feels different rolling all 5 at once. Okay, so let's do math. 5, 10, 15, and that is 21 plus 17 is 38.
38. Okay, now you're going to roll. What was your weapon?
It's the staffs thing. It is 3 dice plus my adds, which is...
Okay. Oh, and actually, wait. And projectile combat may help you a little bit. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. This is the first time we've had missile combat here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it gives you the chance to hit something before it gets close enough to hit back.
Nice.
So, what that means is...
yeah, she threw the spear at me.
yes, that's right. So, let's see. So, for combat, which is missile combat, bear with me because we haven't done this before. Missile combat.
Missile combat.
Missile combat is up here. Okay, great.
Meanwhile, I need the chat to start singing pom 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 for Indian
Bum,
to
bum,
give me
bum,
luck.
Bum, bum, Peranian.
That's right. Okay. So, okay. So this is the way this will work. Actually, you were going to be using your amount because he's got the missile weapon he can attack separately. So, because of the missile weapon stuff. So, comes straight off the Constitution monster rating if the aim is true. So you actually have to hit. So in this case, she is, let us say, near. So that means it's a saving roll is required as second. So what that means is the size of the target being shot at. She is I would say that she's a large creature. Well, average height 12 to 5 feet. Yes,
Yeah.
large. So multiplier times 2. So what that means is that you have modified that way. Okay, so what that works it into is it is going to be, I think, 40 minus your... Let me see if it's not 30 or 40. This is the first time we've done this, so this will all make sense.
No, yeah.
25, okay. So it's going to be 25 minus your dex would be the normal one.
Okay.
So 25
So
minus your
4.
dex would be 4. Okay, and then it's multiplied because she is large.
Right.
So that means that the size of it is point blank range and a high target times 4. Oh, I see. So it's actually okay. So then that means it's second times 2 is 4. So it's a 4th level roll. That's what it means.
Okay.
So 4th level saving roll would be 35 minus your dex.
Okay, so 35 minus 21 is 9? No.
13, I think.
Jesus.
No, 35 minus 21 is 14. 35 minus 21 is 14.
It's 14.
Okay. And he needs to roll 14 on 2 dice.
No, 3 dice.
Well,
that would make sense. That 14 is what he needs. His weapon gets compared against.
no, because it's
Oh, it's a save.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So let's see. Oh, it's a 4th level saving roll to hit an orc at 15 feet because they're living and dodging most of the time. So that's why it's sort of basing it on that. So that would be a SR being made on Dex. So yeah, the average height would be times 2. So well, all right, because it is point blank. You're 5 yards away. So it's actually first. So first times 2. So it's a second level, and second level is not 20. And second level is 25 minus your dex. I am being a little kind. 25 minus your dex.
25 is 4.
Okay, so that's 4, and that has to be rolled on 2 dice.
Okay.
Sorry, that took so long.
No,
It's all right.
it worked out in our favor, I think. 7.
There you go.
Right. So once you've hit with that,
Okay.
then that means let's see. You can use now that you've hit something. Now you can roll. Okay, so now what you do is you roll 3 dice,
3 dice.
which is I think your staff sling, right?
Yep.
Plus your ads.
Okay, so that's plus 8. Oh, damn.
Jeez.
Oh.
17 plus 8. So is that 25?
25.
Okay, so that's pulled directly off it. So yes, I'm glad that I doubled this. So that means that we're looking at, instead of 80, that means that she's got
Pom-Pom versus Goliath.
55.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 55. So that's
And
the good news for you.
And I rolled. What did I roll earlier? 30.
38.
Right, so I'm not going to combine them now, though, because we're doing this differently, since he attacks with a missile weapon.
Okay.
So that means that it's 55, and you then get it. So then she's going to basically roll. I think 55 is not 6 dice. I think 55 is less than that, because he hit her first.
Okay.
And basically, we'll do 2 rounds every time to see, like, him missile weaponing and you up front tanking.
Yeah. All I wanted was to talk.
But then you called me that I'm a stupid head, and I was deeply offended.
You look like you might be.
Wow! Like,
No wonder
something
we're fighting.
Grows 5 times in height.
Oh, no.
No!
I'm already so short.
Okay. The heck is my monster rating? Oh, there we go. Okay, so right now, so she has a rating now of what did I say? She was
55.
Her monster rating 8, then she down to 55.
Yeah.
Right, because
you
of the
said,
damage she was
you said 6 and 22 at first, which you've doubled to 12 and 44.
Yes, but I was thinking about her con. So she has a
Oh, I
con of
see.
80. Now you've hit her, and that means 55.
Oh, okay.
I think. So 55 would mean that she still has 6 dice.
Okay.
But it means that she has now 55, which would be, so it'd be 28 ads. So 6 dice and 28 ads, which is a lot better than what you started with. Mm-hmm. So she has 6 dice and 28 ads, and you have whatever you have. So what did you roll total?
I think I got a 38.
Yep.
Okay. So she gets 6 dice. So that's 9. 9 and 8 is 17, and 5 is 22.
Okay.
So she has 22, and what did I say her ads were?
28 ads.
So 50 ads, and you had what?
39, 38.
38. So that means 12, but your buckler repels 6.
So
you have 6.
Take 6.
So you take 6 to your con.
All right.
So your goal is to try to keep it off the Hobbit for long enough. For the Hobbit. This just reinforces do not talk to women. No, that is not. That is not what this reinforces at all. That's not.
Oh my god.
That's not it.
That's the takeaway.
That's not it. Okay, so now second round. So I would say you start with your missile weapon.
Okay, rock and roll.
Because you're like, yeah. So you're going to do this again.
sorry.
So again, I'm really sorry this happened. Okay, so now saving roll again, right?
Yep.
So that means that we're talking point blank range again, which means that it is whatever I said it was. So it's so it'd be so it's a level 2 roll,
Yep.
which means 25 minus your dex.
4.
So that's what you're rolling on 2 dice to hit.
Right.
Because you are at point blank range.
Piece of
And
cake.
you did. Okay, so now you're rolling your 3 dice plus your adds.
Okay. Ooh, not good.
6 plus
plus 8, so 14.
14. Okay, and she has
55.
She has 55, so now she has 41.
Okay.
So she has 41, and that means that now, since she has
Almost back up
41,
to 55 every round. Oh damn.
so she has 41. Yeah, this is very kind of like a momentum-based system, where like the more you do, the more damage she gets, but it also works the other way.
Okay.
Okay, so she has 41, which puts her at still 5 dice now, Zach.
Okay. Here we go. 7.
And 21 adds, I believe, is what it is.
13 and 5 is 18 and 17 is
35?
36. 35.
1970 has 35. So 40. So she has. What did I say? She has
5 dice. Then.
Yeah.
5 dice and.
You want 2 more dice?
Thank you. 5 dice and what? She has how many adds? She has now 41 adds, I think. No,
So 20
no,
adds.
20 adds. 5 dice and
Or
20 adds.
add. We round
11,
up, so 21.
14,
Whoa.
17. That's a 1.
No,
So-
that's a 6.
You're right. It's a
Yeah,
6.
yeah.
6, 12, 17, 23. So 23 plus whatever I just said adds,
20.
which I keep forgetting. So
20.
43. What did you have?
I already forgot.
It's 37, 36?
35.
35.
35. So that's 8 minus the 6, so
I
you take 2 more.
All right.
You just gotta hit it there and hope you keep hitting. Don't ever
you.
insult Amazons. Don't do that.
Yes. Also, don't insult the company, Amazon. Or the
Definitely
right
don't do that.
company.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I know we are on Twitch, so all right.
yeah.
So okay, you're gonna roll your
My
what are
2
we
to
at?
start.
Yeah, your 2 to start.
7.
That still
Great.
hits.
Okay.
So now you're gonna do 3 dice plus your adds.
Yeah. That's better. That's 6, 8, 11, 19.
19. Okay,
Great.
19 minus what she had,
41.
which was 41. So now she's down to 29.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah. So, because it's 40 minus 18 at that point. So that's 28.
28. Okay.
Okay, so 28 means that she's got 3 dice and 14 adds.
We're doing it.
Yeah.
We're
Will,
doing
now,
it.
will you actually avoid being hit this time?
Let's see.
Okay, that's pretty good. So 11. This was a 4, so 15, 17. 20 plus 17 is 37.
Okay, 37.
Oh my god.
28 plus 15. Oh no, plus 15. It's 38 plus
14.
5 is 40.
14. Because 28 divided by 2 is exactly 14, right?
Yeah.
You said 15.
Correct.
Well, this is 15.
Oh, I misunderstood.
Yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
15 plus
14.
28.
Plus half adds.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah.
15 plus 14, so that's 29.
Okay.
And I
What'd
got,
you roll?
I already forgot.
So I had to write yours down. Sorry, man.
Oh, it was exactly 20 here, so 37.
There you go.
Okay, so then she takes 8
Yep.
points
Nice.
of damage off of her, which is now puts her down to
20.
20. Yep.
Great.
All right.
We're doing it.
So 20.
Okay.
She's
Hey.
got 3
Nice
dice and 10 adds. 3 dice and 10 adds.
Great.
All right. So your missile weapon here.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Staff sling again.
2. Whoops. 7.
Good.
7's good. Okay.
Yep.
Not bad. 9, 11, 19 again.
Okay. So 19. Off of what did she have?
20.
20.
So she got 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So she has
getting a little woozy,
she
a
has
lot of
1
rocks in her
die
head.
and 1 ad.
Really?
Basically. Yeah, because you just hit her in the head. Basically.
Well, no, I mean, but 1 is 1 die. Okay. That's a lot. Well, it's not actually a lot. Whoops, that was a 3. So 4 plus 3 is
Don't
7,
insult
plus
Amazon, they're
2 is
listening.
9 plus 4.
Yeah, exactly.
Is 13 plus 17 is 30.
3.
I say I'm sorry, and
Okay. If you kill her, and you did,
Yeah.
boy, you did.
Sorry,
Although you took some
Amazon
damage on the
lady.
way.
I did.
Yeah.
Down to 14.
Okay, the chest is full of weapons of all kinds.
Ooh.
Take any you want.
Oh, damn. What?
Her necklaces and armbands are worth 1,000 gold.
Thanks, lady.
Wow. I'll just very carefully.
Yes.
And
Right,
Okay.
the undead Amazon rises.
Yes.
500 radiance.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how many necklaces and armbands are there?
Her necklaces and arm, I don't know.
So,
The combined total, 1,000.
Is that
oh, the
500
combined total.
So,
Okay,
so
so
500
all right.
equivalent each.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can take any weapons that you want.
Ever. Great. Perfect.
Yeah.
I would love to switch to the one that does 46 plus a good amount of
We're talking half-dead weapons?
I mean, honestly, I'll take whatever is the highest damage weapon I can wield.
Okay.
If there's no limit on this.
DM.
Yeah.
Or TM.
Okay, what's your dex? Okay, your
My
strength.
dex is 10.
Okay.
My strength is 24. So something that doesn't require a lot of dex. But just all the strength.
Well, there's a all right. There's a broadsword, which is 15 strength, 10 dex, 3 dice, 4 adds.
Yeah.
There's a
Anything with 5 dice or more. Or 6.
yes. There is a double-bladed broadaxe,
Ooh.
6 dice, 3 adds, 21 strength required, 10 dex required.
Let's do that one. Let's do that one.
Double-bladed, but remember you can't use your buckler.
Heck yeah. I don't care.
So Drake said, ask for the one ring. Greg, can I have the one ring?
You didn't have the one ring? No. It's one to rule them all.
Amazing.
Okay.
God.
But actually, yeah, but that's true though. You could actually get, so there's any kind of weapon you want. So you could get like the baddest ass projectile weapon theoretically.
Or are spears versatile, or do spears function as like...
Spears are available. Spears are, some are capable of being thrown.
Yeah, I'll go whatever the best throwing spear is.
Best throwing spear.
Yeah. That way I've got something in case someone gets me close quarters.
What's your, okay. Ooh, interesting. All right. Well, it looks like the best one here.
You said this was a double-bladed what? Sorry.
Broadaxe. Double-bladed broadaxe.
66 dice plus what?
3 adds.
Great.
And it weighs 220 pounds, or 220 weight units, 220
I got
pounds.
muscles for days.
220, wait a minute, 220 pounds
Oh, wait.
for an axe?
That doesn't sound
Wow.
right.
It's got to be 220 like units,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
guessing,
Okay.
because
Yeah,
like
that-
220.
that's- Yeah.
Broadaxe.
What's more than me?
Double-bladed broadaxe.
So that means it would probably be 22 pounds because it's times 10.
Yeah,
So
that-
22
that
pounds for a double-bladed
That
broadaxe,
makes more
yeah.
sense,
Okay.
Still heavy, Jesus, 22-pound axe. Anyway, all right. So as far as the spears are concerned, so there are 5 different kinds of throwing spears.
Sure.
There's a common spear, an assegai, don't know what that is, a javelin, obviously, a pilum, and a trident. Now you could use, of that group, you could use a common spear, an assegai, or a javelin.
Under javelin.
A javelin would be, so just so you know, a common spear is 3 dice and 1 add,
Yep.
40-yard range.
Sure.
An assegai is 2 dice and 3 adds, so fewer dice but more guaranteed add.
Sure, yeah.
And that is a 30-yard range.
Okay.
And a javelin is just 2 dice, no
Oh.
adds, and that is a 40-yard range.
Oh, then we'll go with the spear. I would take the assegai because I don't know what it is. I'm just going to go with spear.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They actually have a spear thrower, which you can use with javelins. I don't know what that means. It just increases
Like a flechette? Is it like...
Yeah.
It actually doubles the effect of the dice. So if you get an addle, which is a spear thrower,
Oh.
and if you use it with a javelin, it means that it doubles the effect of the dice. So it means you would have 4 dice with a
Do
javelin,
that.
Oh,
and increases the
hell
range
yeah.
10
Yeah.
yards.
I'm doing
But I
that.
don't know what the hell an
I think it's,
addle is.
It's like you insert your spear
Yeah.
into it, and it becomes a throwing
Yeah.
motion
What?
like that instead.
That's
Yeah.
cool as hell.
Yeah.
Again, the only reason why I know what an addle is, this is embarrassing, is because of the Phantom Menace. Because that's the Gungans, the thing, the
Right.
handle thing that throws the ball. is
Oh,
an addle.
really?
Right.
Yeah.
No kidding. Yeah, so it can be used only with javelins.
Yeah.
All right.
It's it's almost like it's mimicking the motion of a trebuchet
Yeah, because it's
or a
strength
ballista.
requirement
Uh,
8
Ballista,
and
Yeah,
dex
yeah,
requirement
yeah.
10.
Yeah.
So you can do it.
where this motion is the
Yep.
the string.
So 4 dice.
So, yeah, momentum. Yeah.
So now you have a javelin plus an addle, and it's 4 dice.
That's great.
Now, one thing I want to note, though, this is my DM brain coming in here. If you throw the javelin, it is thrown.
Oh.
That means you got to go get it.
That's fine.
Okay. So, like, basically what it means is it starts as a missile weapon and then becomes melee. So what I would say the way we would do it is if you fought something, you would start with missile, and then from that point onward, you'd run up, and then you guys would do the whole doubling thing that I was talking about
Yeah,
before.
that makes
Would
sense.
how about if I'm in melee and he's at ranged and he throws the javelin into the enemy, I just pull the javelin out, toss it back. and then
Absolutely, as long as you sacrifice your combat round to do all that.
Yeah.
Just pause for a moment. Huh, thanks.
Don't move.
Hold that pose.
Do we magically find an addle of javelin regenerating?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No, you do not. Before I forget, can you PM me a high-res version of your Arvanelleron logo? Sure. But yeah, maybe someone can remind me so I can, because I don't. Yes, sure. Okay, where was that I just found this thing? Because I need to find the chest so I remember where we're going.
Right.
Okay, so we did this thing.
What was the dice for the addle and the javelin?
It was 4. 4 dice. No ads, 4 dice.
Okay. Beautiful.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I tried to do this.
This is very different from this motion. Obviously, I'll figure something.
If you had seduced her successfully,
Oh God.
she's attracted by your animal magnetism. You enjoy hours of mad, passionate love ending only because of mutual exhaustion. Give yourself 2,000 experience points for doing something few free men have done. Witness the passion of an Amazon.
Oh my
This
god.
is really 1983.
After a good night's sleep to restore your strength, you have a light breakfast and enjoy another tumble in the furs. Yeah, it is.
Oh my
Getting in the
god.
morning. Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Miscellaneous is like for a while.
Okay. Right. So it's 25F. Once you win, that's something. Okay. Right. If you kill her, go to 30p. Right. Okay. So now you say enough and go to 22E. Right.
Do we?
Marcellanius heard you.
Enough
Well,
is-
because you did a short like trip,
Right.
Oh.
and then you get
okay.
brought back.
Did we find out why the walls were covered in fur? I'm very curious as to the walls of fur.
I mean,
The
if you had
aesthetic.
seduced her successfully.
Yeah. Got a room set up.
Great, you survived. Oh, we actually have a picture of this is Marcellanius leading you into the room.
Oh, there we go.
Thanks.
It's Chris Christopherson allowing you into the
Thanks, Chris.
Arvin After Dark. I know. You survived, cries Marcellanius. You appear in the mirror room. Many were not so lucky. Now there's the simple matter of 10% of any treasure you brought back.
Whoa, hang on.
This amount was deemed fair at the Brotherhood of Dungeon Host convention last year.
Oh my god.
Pay the dwarf and go to 2A. So you're
No,
at
we killed
1,000.
the dwarf.
Wow. All right. 500. I don't know.
Just kidding. Yeah. We
No,
can.
we'll pay.
So what's 100? So it's 100 gold, right? Because you
Yeah.
got 1,000 from that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
So you pay him 100 gold.
All right.
Somebody pay him.
I'll pay him 100.
Do that now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks.
I got this.
Okay. You get all the experience earned during the trip, and you were awarded 100 bonus experience points for surviving a short trip.
Cool.
Okay.
How much experience did we get for killing the lady?
That's an excellent question.
The same amount we would have gotten for not killing her.
Hopefully.
Wink, wink.
I mean, yeah, apparently not. Let's see.
Takes more expertise to seduce an Amazon than to
Yeah.
kill her apparently, which actually doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Amazons are tough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 13319. So let's see. Okay, so award points equal to the monster rating. Okay, so the monster rating there was a
Something. 55.
80.
Yeah. 80.
Don't remember.
Yep.
So each of you get 80. 'Cause
Okay.
It's not divided between you. So each of you get 80.
Great.
So 80 points each for that, and then you got the bonus points of 100. So each of you have gotten 180.
Great. Oh,
Okay.
great. Okay.
So now you could try another short trip. If you wish, because we have. Oh, it's already midnight.
Yeah,
well,
well,
that's
there
right.
we
We have
go.
time to do one more short trip. We can definitely do that.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, so short trip. So that means you are rolling 3 dice. Whoever wants to do so.
8.
Okay, so you are in a dark room. Powdery dust crunches underfoot. Do you wish to make a light or grope around in the dark?
Let's make. Ooh. What if it's gunpowder?
Oh, damn.
But he did say at the start, like, making light is important.
He did.
So let's make a light.
That's
probably.
Also, I'm afraid of the dark.
How are you doing that?
I don't have the means to do so.
Yeah, nor do I.
Well, then I guess we're groping around in the dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, because he warned us about light. We didn't really bring anything.
No.
Yeah, no.
you find a door.
Oh.
Do you wish to open it, wait, or say enough? And go back.
We open it, right?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Make a first level saving throw on strength. So what I would say is one of the two of you can't double this. So
I'm
one of the
very
two of you
strong.
would do this. So that would be 20 minus strength.
My strength is higher than 20.
And it says the minimum in this one is 5. So you always have 5. So you'd have to roll 5 on 2 dice.
Okay. I do.
Okay. So the door opens. You enter a room containing 2 centaurs. The room is brightly lit and your eyes are dazzled for 1 combat turn, which means your strength and dexterity are reduced by a quarter from 1 combat turn. The centaurs attack you as you come through the door. They have a monster rating of 54 each. Yeah, buddy. 108. Let's go.
Great.
Okay, I want it noted. You know,
Starting off well, exactly.
thrown back in the 1980s, where's the option to seduce the centaurs?
Yeah.
Right,
If
that's
this,
true.
if this were 2023, there'd be an option.
That's
to
oh
seduce
yeah,
please.
absolutely.
Just saying.
It would be hugely
Would love
popular.
Just throwing it out there.
That's I 100% agree. Okay, so they have a monster rating of 108, which means they roll 11 dice,
Oh my god.
and they have 54 ads. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But you can missile weapon them first,
Okay, yeah.
and then you have to run up in melee. So you're gonna missile weapon
or you
first.
could missile weapon them and then just use your staff
That's
and stay
true.
away.
Yeah, I can just stay back.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Trying to think with you, how are you carrying both the spear thrower and the staff sling?
Yeah, just...
Yeah, I can only use one.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you want to start with your javelin?
Yeah.
So it's 4 dice, I think. No, we have to hit it first, right?
Yes.
You have to hit.
Yeah.
So what? So that's what did we say?
It was a very
it's,
long
it's
and
for 2
lengthy
of them.
calculation.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so they are right. So they are. These creatures are large creatures.
Yeah.
Which will change that. So, okay, so normally, so this is actually a distance. So that's 6 to 50. So that means it's a second. So it's a second level saving roll.
Okay.
They are large creatures times 4, which means it's a 4th level saving roll.
Okay.
4th level saving roll is 4th level saving roll is 35 minus your dex.
21. So
14
14. Thank you.
On 2 dice.
Ooh.
on 2 dice. Well, so what I would say is that you pretty much have to. Yeah. So pretty much
But he can explode.
Oh, that's right. Because if you roll doubles, it explodes and you get to roll them again. So you're trying to roll a 14. So I would suggest doubles.
Thanks, Greg.
No problem. Nope. Miss.
Balls.
That's fine. You got it.
I've got it. All right. I will. Yeah, no, I'll run up and just attack. I'll look down at your javelin and say sorry, and here I go with my new double-bladed broadaxe. All right, 9, 13, 15, 17, 21
Not bad.
plus 17 is 38.
Okay. Now they had. What did I say? I think they
Something
said they had
obscene.
11.
You said that they
11
had
dice.
11 plus 54.
Yeah.
There's no. Oh God, man.
Why did we do
Oh my
this?
God.
That's
How many is that? 1.
5, 9, 13,
You still need to roll
15,
2 more.
21, 26, 31, 32, 35,
2 more die.
plus
Oh,
45, plus how much?
54.
54.
45, 54.
So 99
Holy shit. You don't just make it an even 100?
minus. Oh, you don't even use a buckler.
Minus 35.
35.
Or whatever it was.
Yes. So
I die.
64. But you're still alive.
Continue on. As I'm
Plus, you were
bleeding out-
dazzled, so your strength and dex were reduced. Remember,
Oh,
even as it
yeah,
was.
yeah.
God. I'm bleeding out on the ground. I say, enough.
yeah.
So yeah, are you? Yeah.
Yeah. I know if this is a mistake.
This dungeon has proved to be too much for you. The creators are pleased. Maybe your next character will have a better time of it. Dun dun dun.
Oh my gosh. So now we got to do this again sometime.
Yeah,
And then
absolutely.
I'll be playing as my dwarf's brother.
Brother, I want revenge
Yeah,
against the
exactly,
centaurs.
yes.
I mean, I don't know whether I like maybe
But then
like
I
I
can
was
play
trying
a
to think of
wizard.
how I doubled it, but I was like, it doesn't feel to me like. I guess you really needed to hit there.
Oh yeah.
because the thing is like the Amazon was doable, but it was only one.
Literally.
But it,
Maybe the centaurs. It doesn't say, but I assume they attack together, right? Like why would they attack one at a
they're
time?
both
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, like the rats.
Right.
Yeah.
But is it so? Is this not a solo adventure? Oh, that says solitaire still, but this is not.
That is also a solo. Yeah, they had a lot of solitaire
Yeah,
adventures.
it is.
Alright.
This is like beyond the silvered paint. And see, a lot of them are like classic dungeon crawls. They had, I think, later on, like more advanced, like tunnels and troll campaigns and stuff like that. But it was much more. I think the combat system is interesting. I like the damage reduction and I like the exploding dice thing.
Yeah, that's a cool
The missile thing is a little wonky.
Yeah.
Like, saving roll versus this and do this other stuff and like whatever.
Yeah,
But
it adds that layer of complexity.
yeah.
Yeah, I like the choose your own adventure almost style of the book itself. Though.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I mean, like, and I think also they were basically speaking to a lot of people that couldn't pull together a full D&D group,
Yeah.
right? And they were like, "How do we do this?" But it just blows my mind that they were in the 5th edition of this in 1982.
Yeah, look, that's quick.
Like, I don't even, and they're still around. Like Flying Buffalo, I don't even know what edition they're up to. I should actually see.
Oh,
Tunnels
I
and
would-
Trolls
Yeah.
is up to Tunnels.
17th edition.
Yeah, exactly.
Now the trolls can fly.
Tunnels and Trims, yes. Tunnels and Trolls. Here we go. It is okay. They are up to 2015.
Okay.
That is the deluxe edition, which means that 2012, 9th edition. Okay, so
so
deluxe, so deluxe Tunnels and Trolls, which is basically the 9th edition,
Okay.
was published in August 2015.
Okay.
Wow, they're still kicking.
That's cool.
Still around.
Still around.
Yep.
I'd like to see, like, especially with this surge of solo RPGs that seems to be like on the rise again. I'd love to see them do something else.
Yep.
Not
Yep.
that they're listening to me right now. Right?
Yeah, like no, I mean, like, listen, I if I had a
them
Twitter,
first.
if I had a Twitter thing, I could have tagged them on. They might have known. I was talking about like their crack team of like 3 people in
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Arizona or something.
Amazing.
But yeah, so that's it. So that's Tunnels and Trolls.
That's great.
It's,
That's
yeah.
fun.
So chat, these amazing people are going to be there tomorrow. Hello, Vibing in a Coffin, which is a great name, I think, or a deeply troubling one.
They're
welcome.
vibing in a coffin.
They're vibing in a coffin. So these wonderful people are going to be playing tomorrow at the Klein event, which is going to be starting at, the doors open at 5 p.m. The event starts at 6 p.m. Eastern. It'll run from 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern. They'll be running in my D&D adventure, which is called Return to the Forbidden Library. It is the sequel to last year's Night at the Forbidden Library. Brandon's character was not there last time, neither was Brandon. But Brandon is here this time along with his character. Zach, of course, was there last time and will be reprising his character of Elder Hanu, the turtle. So we'll have that. So that's going to be happening. Now, if you're in the Northeast United States, please make plans. Please come up here because it's free to come to it. So you can just attend for free. It's being sponsored by the Bridgeport Public Library, and you can just go there and just show up and be there. If you are not in the area and you want to do the live stream instead, the Klein, and if you go to the website for the Klein Memorial Auditorium, they have a live stream link there. It costs, I think, $5 to get tickets for the live stream. And that's actually their cameras with something like this, like their top-down cam and the whole bit. And if you don't want to do that, or if you don't, whatever, you can try to watch the live stream on my channel. Now, I'm going to try to be streaming it on my channel with the power of my mobile setup, which I've done before, but I am not going to be in charge of that. It is going to be my wife or one of my wonderful viewers or mods or someone like that who I trust who comes to this event, which means that if something goes wrong and the phone shuts down or something happens, you're out of luck because I got to be worried about what's going on stage. So you can take a risk on that, on the stream on the channel. I'll do the best I can. That's obviously free. And you're welcome to hang out on the channel regardless, so you can chat with each other and talk. But I can't restream the Klein event because it would be too complicated to do all of that when I'm doing it. So Klein event, Klein stream, $5. My channel free, but it's a risk, or you go to the live event and obviously you'll be there. We will have giveaways. We're going to have board game giveaways. We're going to have gift cards at Battleground Gaming in Norwalk, in Trumbull giveaways. We're going to have haircuts at Black Rock Barber and Beauty, giveaways. We're going to have all that. So we're going to have a lot of this stuff. We're going to be selling our books. My books, Brandon's books will be for sale, as well as Carlos and Claire's books will be for sale. So it's going to be an awesome event, and the more people that we get there, the more likely that I can convince them to do another one of these in the future. So we had a good number for last year's ArvCon, but we really want to up that amount. So please come. It's like the weather's not going to be icy, but it's also like 50s, so like whatever. There's not much going on. It's still dark. It's January and it's a Friday night. So come on, like there's no school. Like you can only do that sort of thing. So that's the way that would work. Yes, paying for the stream and like telling them good things is also a good stuff. Yep. I wonder what, Drew. Yeah, you know exactly what games will be given away. Hopefully as many as I can stuff in my car. Because yeah. So anyways, that's happening tomorrow. And then Saturday, this gentleman over here will be playing Expedition from the Mysterious Peaks with me. Brandon is welcome to sit in on that and check that out. But that's going to be, because I think you're not going back till Sunday, right?
We'll discuss.
Oh, we'll discuss. Okay. Anyway, Expedition from the Mysterious Peaks is happening Saturday night. And we'll be doing that, of course, online as usual. But Zach will be here live and in person. And then I will be done until Tuesday. And on Tuesday, I'll be back playing, I think it's Chance of Senar is the game that won the Patreon Field Chat Shows, the game of the month, and Tintin Reporter Cigars the Pharaoh on GogCom's Twitch channel. And that will wrap up the month of January. So that's what we've got going on. But tonight, we did D&D with viewers a little bit differently because we wanted to do some Tunnels and Trolls. So we got a chance to play this fun game with the guys. So thank you guys. So for those who are not going to be watching the Klein event, which I hope is all of you, but for those of you who are not, where can people find your stuff?
People can find my stuff on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/ZachClay. I'm on this channel with Arv quite a bit for Expedition from the Mysterious Peaks. I'm also a voice actor in the Our Vocalists, where right now we're going through the Banner Saga, which is great. And
Banner Saga 3, actually.
Banner Saga 3.
Yeah.
And other things you'll find out about soon, depending things.
And don't forget Generation GMs, by the way.
Yeah.
Gen GMs, which is linked, I think, somewhere on the channel, which is Zach's and my DM show where we talk about DMing and GMing and stuff like that.
Yep.
We already have our first long out. We have several shorts out as well. We have more shorts coming up this week.
Yes.
We have a long coming up at the end of this week coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be cool. And yeah, we're very excited about that. We've gotten some good response to it so far. So definitely stop by and check that out with Zach and me. Okay.
Awesome. I'm not on Twitch, but you can find me at brandoncrilly.com. It's probably the easiest spot these days, or on Instagram. I forget what my handle is off the top of my head. But yeah, I've got my novel Catalyst. I've got some games writing that I've done with Fat Goblin and the Story Engine and whatnot. And that's all on my website. And then in terms of events coming up, I'm also one of the organizers for CanCon, which is annual writing sci-fi fantasy and horror con in Ottawa, but we're doing a virtual edition of it in April.
That's right, yeah.
Right, just a one-day, one-stream thing with a ton of panels we're in the process of announcing, and friend of the stream, Brandon O'Brien, is one of our guests of honor for
Brandon
that.
O'Brien. Do you mean a gray shade TTRPG designer, Brandon O'Brien?
That's him.
Wow.
Right, you are, Greg.
It's an honor to have that person connected in any way with your words at this moment and this channel.
Yeah, so that's in April. Go can-con.org, can-con.org for details about that.
That's very cool.
And that's the virtual.
And then the full out one, not the full out one, but the in person one is in October, right?
November this year. We had to move.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Fantasy, so it's the first weekend of November, whatever dates.
See, normally I go up to him. Like normally I drive to Ottawa.
This is a rare treat. Yeah, and so our guests of honor for that are our mutual friend Jen Brozek is going to come up. Who else is
editor guest of honor?
As editor guest of honor. Sarah Gailey is one of our author guests of honor.
Awesome.
Wabgishig Rice as our other author guest of honor. Arlie Sorg, who's an agent with KT Literary and a longtime friend of the con. And there's a fifth person that I'm forgetting, which is horrible. Oh, and Diana Foe. Diana Foe's the other person I was forgetting.
Okay.
Yeah, so a whole bunch of people.
Former Gen Con Writers Symposium guest of honor, actually. A special guest.
Yes.
So, very cool. There we go.
Hey, there's
Twitch.tv. Hey, thanks, Rising Tides.
Thank
I
you, Prime
appreciate
Brandon.
So yeah, so that's it. So we will probably, at some point I'm gonna look into a little bit of like, I'm not gonna start another. I have too many campaigns I'm running already, but I may at some point look into seeing what they've done as of late. This was $9.95 back in the day.
Wow.
So I'll have to look at that and kind of see. So you want to go to CanCon in person, but you're honored to be a virtual GOH this year. Yeah. It's fun times. It's fun times. I'm a big fan of CanCon. So.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Okay, so that was it. Great stuff, gentlemen. Thank you for being part of this. It was great. We will see you people tomorrow at the Klein event. Again, 6 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to tune in if you're tuning in. Definitely check out the Klein live stream if you can. If you want to do that, and also check out Twitch. That's also great. Again, just as a double backup. And if you're in the New York, the U.S. Northeast, specifically in the Southern Connecticut area or within reach of it, please consider stopping by because it'll be a good time. And otherwise, you folks know how to support the channel here. Make sure to follow the channel. Check out the YouTube at !ArvTube. If you've been watching on YouTube, thank you. And please stop by our Twitch at some point as well, because that would be much appreciated. So please do that. That was YouTube. Discord is !ArvCourt. Please join us over there. Twitter is !ArvTweets. Blue Sky !ArvSky. Website arvanelleron.com. Shop is !ArvShop. Patreon is !ArvTreon. Let's see. The subbing to the channel is great and really makes a difference. Thanks for those of you who subbed tonight. I appreciate that very much. I will do that. Yeah, thanks, Tilted. Then let me see. Oh, and then the publishing side. Icarus is my graphic novel from Athos Arts. Gray Shade. I'll do it out of order. Again, that is Gray Shade, the Gray Assassin trilogy. Books 1 and 2, Gray Shade and Renegade, are already out from Athos Arts. Award-winning books, as is Catalyst. The third book in the series, Heretic, I'm working on right now. That'll be out in the summer of this year. The tabletop role-playing of Gray Shade being done by a certain Brandon O'Brien, who may or may not be connected to this chat at the moment. That will be coming out from Alligator Alley at the very end of this year, so you can pre-order that. And you can also get the audiobook of Gray Shade done by our very own Trent Sparks. And you can get that right now. And last but certainly not least, Library. That's important because that adventure is the Return to the Forbidden Library that we're playing. So you could get that if you wish, except if you're one of my players, in which case you can't get it till after tomorrow. And that's Library for that. As always, BLM, Black Lives Matter. Important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Help Now is the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And Ukraine, which is a link to help support the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war, and we send the message that we will do so for others in that situation in the future. Thank you to the wonderful people who were here tonight, my wonderful mods, Dragonspear Drew, Prince Justin, Rising Tides, Triffity Mats, Best in the Business. Thank you to my mods, Patreon supporters and subscribers, Dragon Drew, Prince Justin, Rising Tides, Triffid, Tilted Gaming, Crit Twitch, and some guy called Zach Clay. And thank you to the amazing and wonderful viewers. Thank you to Zero Sophia. Thank you to Anthony, to Aqua, to Big Boss, to QV, to Darksteel Spork, Frosty, Def Freeze. Thank you to Jagtris, Mark, Marinda. Thank you to MST. Thank you to Vibing in a Coffin. And thank you to Yo Sharpia. Thank you, everybody. You all are the best. I'll see you tomorrow night. Wish us luck, y'all. I'm hoping that we get a really good turnout for D&D, but either way, it's going to be a ton of fun with these guys, Carlos, Claire, and Adam. But I'll see you folks tomorrow. And until then, everyone be good to each other. And remember, never, ever, ever talk to the Amazon. It's just not, it's not going to work. I'll catch you people later. Bye for now. Huh?